medical study on the effects of marijuana use confirms that everyone knows you're high and that you'll most likely never stop feeling like this.
Your parents know you're high. Your friends know you're high. Strangers on the street know you're high.
Welcome to Everyone Knows You're High. Hosted by Uncle Kalei.
You're gonna never come back, you know, all that stupid shit.
And Uncle Erik.
If I could retreat away.
Yeah, you should definitely try that.
This is forever. This is the new reality.
Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Everyone Knows You're High, starring the Grow Guru.
Hey.
And I am your co-host, Erik. This week, our special guest is Jane of Best Buds.
Aloha. How are you guys
Give it up.
doing? Thank you
What's
guys so
up?
much for having me.
Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, we've been already kind of talking before we got rolling. What is that you're rolling, first of all, sir?
Blue Magoo cookies from Professor P.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
I can dig it.
Easy to grow, fucking good yielder. It's got like a nice little lavender hint with that real typical platinum Girl Scout cookies in there. The stoniness is probably my favorite part about this. An old school, like, you ever had an old school blueberry? How it made you all giddy and happy and fucking, yeah, for a cookie strain, this kind of does it for you, so it's pretty gnarly.
I feel like those old school blueberries actually tasted like
blueberries.
Like the blunt wraps that are blueberry flavored, that's what the buds tasted like.
Right.
Schnozberries.
The
Schnozberries taste like the schnozberries.
And we got Bud Naked behind the scenes,
forget.
running the boards and the audio tonight. Thank you.
Fucking doing it all.
Thank you,
Yeah.
brother.
I met Anu's a Turtle Dove's baby.
Oh, yeah?
Cute.
Where'd you see him
kid.
at?
He came to the store.
Oh, nice.
He bought some newts.
And it's thanks to Bud Naked that we have you on the episode tonight.
Absolutely. Mahalo, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's done some work with you from the photography side of things to help your
Yes.
business, which we're
Yes.
here to promote tonight, which is
Thank
Best
you.
Buds.
Yes. Thank you. So, Best Buds, we're a cannabis social club. We got started about 4 years ago, and we did not have the intentions of being a social club. A lot of our developments have come to kind of fruition, honestly, through adversity, through bad situations. And we decided within ourselves that we wanted to create something better. How can we create something to where this particular situation won't happen again? This particular situation, whoever is in front of us, they're not going to have to deal with it because we're setting the pace and we are creating a platform and a safe space for people.
Explain to me what a social club is.
So a social club is exactly how it sounds. It's a safe place for people to meet. It's a safe place for you to host events. You can get information. If you're looking to get your medical card or you have questions about Hawaii regulations or Hawaii cannabis, it's a great place to start if it's your first time and you're looking for a personalized experience. You're looking for something different because let's be real, when you go into CBD shops, nothing against the CBD shops or smoke shops here or even the dispensaries here. I love the dispensaries here. They're some of the first that, I actually was able to experience because I'm from a southern state that doesn't have a medical program. So, yeah, I very much appreciate what they have. But one of the things that I noticed, especially moving here, is that the knowledge behind what the bud tender is giving to the consumer, there's a gap. So what I mean by that is, let's say it's your first time coming in to a dispensary, you have no idea where to go, where to start, and you ask just the person behind the counter, hey, what's a good place for me to start? When I asked that question, I was given a cool name, but it had nothing to do with what I was actually smoking for, what I was using the herb for.
Yep.
And for us, that's what we try to give our members. We try to give them a personalized experience. So
Yep.
we are going to have those deep conversations with you. This is more than just us getting high. These are patients. But it's also a safe space for patients. So we want to guide you through that journey, and we want to connect you to the right people that's going to help you get the best experience in this journey.
And I see more of that popping up where, people have little social gatherings, get-togethers to kind of uplift, which is cool. Like,
Yeah.
totally get that. And I wish the state would embrace that a little bit more in a farmer's market setting.
Yeah.
Have
Absolutely.
people, like-minded people like you who just organize social events, throw farmers markets, and, have these farmers come out and sell their shit.
Yeah.
It's a free market. But here's the thing, though, like, that red tape really puts a hinder in all of that shit. And giving the people an option is pretty much what you're saying. Making sure that you're out there, people see you guys and be like, hey, there is another option other than dispensaries.
Yeah.
Like how you said, not too bad. We're not bad-mouthing dispensaries at all.
Yeah.
I actually like the fact that they're here.
Me too.
A lot of people on our last podcast was talking about how, fuck the dispensaries and all this shit.
Who said that?
But it wasn't in that.
I never said that, right?
No. When we were on live, it was more like how are the farmers going to benefit for what's about to happen? And I was telling him, like, we need this around.
Yeah, we do. Absolutely.
We need people, like, because the market's slipping, right?
Yeah.
So we need people to hold the market out. And a lot of it has to do with, like, the farmers coming together and talking about, like, all right, this is the market we're going to set, and we're going to set it fucking good.
Yeah.
And, as a farmer, I could diversify my product too. Whoever would want to invest in me or carry my product, so be it. They'll be down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether it be a dispensary or a social networking, social gathering. Fuck yeah. The farmer gets to display their talent.
Exactly.
And it's in a more of a cared manner because it's medicine, you know? And the farmer cares about their shit rather than a conglomeracy coming down, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. I think what would be great for our state is if there was actually like I was talking to you before, a social equity program, a program that's created for people that are just like you and me, who simply have a dream and they want to create something better than what they've already experienced. One of the things that I pointed out before on the note of social equity, the higher markets, the higher corporations, the ones that are setting the regulations and setting the standard for how much we have to pay for this and when you're going to be audited, they're not saying, hey, people of color, we don't want you to apply. They're not saying that. They're not saying, Hawaiians, stay where you at. Keep doing what you've been doing. It's good. Ain't no room for you. They're not saying that. But when you go to Hawaii State, even when you go to the Department of Health and you're just looking for some information and you want to know about the application alone for a dispensary is $5,000. And that's not something that an average person has.
Right.
And when you're starting about the startup cost for a dispensary, you're looking anywhere between $3 to $5 million. That's something that who really has that money?
Very few people.
Very few people. Very few people that look like me,
Yeah.
and very few people that look like you. So, if our state was to embrace people like us, honestly, you wouldn't have such a big divide between dispensaries and what they call the black market, because that's what they consider us.
That's how you bridge the gap.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go for it, man.
No. You guys
So-
are on a roll.
You bridge the gap by creating demand for certain things, right? So that's how you got this conglomeracy. We got fucking Blue Dream over here. We're bringing it in by the hundreds of pounds. But then you got these farmers out there that are really talented. They know the game, right? Those are the guys that need to be invested in.
Yeah.
And, there was talks of tiered systems. There was talks of free market even.
Yeah.
So, we got to think about which direction do we want to go with this and really think hard, because once you head in that direction, you go hard in the paint.
Yeah.
There's some shit to be done, and we got to fucking do it. And there's you can't, you know what I mean, derive from that. Black market will always be black market. Legal market will always be legal market. But if it's a pissing contest between the two entities, you got to find some common ground.
Yeah.
I feel like I said the most brilliant thing when we were in Kona, when we were doing that podcast.
Let's hear it.
It was that if it was the way I would like it and just free the plant, it's fucking like a tomato. We'll do whatever. There would be no such thing as black market. It would just be
that's
market.
how you do away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's how
but we talked about the solution to that, how regulation of the market would actually be detrimental to that because there wouldn't be any.
Well, it takes it's going to take a federal government to realize like the waste of time and money that they're putting into fighting this war on drugs, like this this arm of the war on drugs.
Is it though? I mean, do they really?
There might come a day when that happens.
Really?
Maybe.
I mean, we're still paying for this war
As
on drugs and
I know.
fucking taxes, and
You're
it's
one
been
of-
since Nixon.
And people who listen and follow this shit probably like, is Eric saying that? Maybe like
No,
but that's what it would
You're
take.
hopeful for something like that to be happening.
Yeah. I doubt it,
Right.
but
So are we ready for this thankful joint?
oh shit, should we?
No, you're fine. Let's finish that.
Are we gonna go double?
No,
So sorry.
No, you're fine. This is our thing.
I have been waiting.
No, she wanted
so
to burn.
Yeah.
I've been
Oh,
practicing
out
by
loud, bro.
myself so long. Oh yeah, me and my dog. We are. Listen,
You're starting us off to a
Listen.
What's your
fever
dog's name?
pace.
Zoe.
Hey, Zoe,
kind of
you want
dog
to
do you
smoke a joint, Zoe?
Oh yes, he is a total stoner. He is a black and white Shih Tzu.
Oh yeah.
Crooked ass teeth. Yeah, cockeyed like a motherfucker. Cute
dog.
as a button. I love
Face
him.
only a mother could love.
Like I don't, but I don't have faith in the federal government to do that. But that's what it would take.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I realize that that's where the power lies.
The momentum's too big for the federal government to just, like, not acknowledge it.
Yeah.
It's just too big.
I feel like we were promised it over and over and over by different administrations who say they don't give a shit, but like when the dollars start talking, people give a shit and they
Fuck yeah,
You
your
know what I mean?
morals go out the window, bro, when you get fucking 100 racks in your pocket.
Yo, look at where our state is right now. Our state is in such a unique balance, especially with the elections and the inflation. Imagine if our state was to just set a program where it was lounges. Not necessarily, okay, we're going to make this recreational. Let's start looking at what other states have already done.
Yeah.
Let's start mirroring
I know
them.
Hawaii likes to copy other states.
If we copy the right
Love it.
state, there is so much fucking
just
money to be going around.
We just copy
you know
the
what I
wrong
mean?
thing
Like,
Yeah.
sometimes.
if the money, if you want to put money back into the public's hands, let the farmers make the money. Let them control some
Yeah.
shit.
Free the
Yeah.
plant.
Free the plant.
Free the
Aloha
For real.
Aina.
Yeah. You know, the reality is that Hawaii it's the first time when I moved here, I have to say Hawaii has the best flower weed, hands down. Best I've ever had. And I used to be an exchange student in Ireland, so I done smoked some weed.
What, Ireland has
You've
good
been
weed?
around.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, hell yes. Man.
What are the weed laws like in Ireland?
please.
It's a little greener.
Nice. Nice one.
you like that?
Actually, when I was in Ireland, that was probably one of the first times I actually smoked weed. And yeah, the first time I even saw a bong, I honestly, I was so young. I was 16.
Wait, hold on.
Well,
The first time you got high was in Ireland.
Okay, so
Yes.
yeah, you're
Whoa,
like
whoa,
answering
whoa.
the question without us even having to ask. No, that's cool too. But yeah, this is the part of the show where tell us
Yeah.
about the first time you got high in Ireland.
So the first time I got high was in Ireland. I was an exchange student twice. So once for culinary school and once in high school. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Some shit later, bro.
So when our first day, of course, they took us out, went to the bar, got drunk, did all the things that, you know, teenagers do. And it's legal to drink
Under
over
21, right?
Yes,
It's like
16.
18. Oh, okay,
You can get it popping. Yes.
16, get drunk, fight somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over there. They're, I don't know. I like think they're kind of peaceful people, or maybe it was just my experience. You know, I was outside.
They're nice folks, man. Everybody that I came across that was from either that area, it's super nice, man.
In Ireland?
Ireland, even
Scotland.
the English. You know what I mean? I've had a lot of friends from
They're
England.
super
It's like,
nice.
what? You guys are cool.
Yeah, super nice. So me and my exchange student, we went out my first night. We are on our way back to her parents' house, and in the windowsill they have a bong. Now I'm 16 from Georgia, country ass town. We got deers and cows and shit. Okay,
Deers and cows and shit.
Hell yeah. I have never seen a bong in my life. So when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, your parents have a crack pipe in their window.
Yeah, they smoke crack and display that shit.
I was like, oh my God, is this what they do over here? Yeah. So when I told her that, she told her parents. And they were like, oh, got to introduce you to this wonderful plant.
Jane can't come over. She thinks we're crackheads.
Yeah. we got to clear this
Clear the air.
misconception.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they set me down in a little peace circle. They already had Chinese food. Some of the best Chinese food I ever had was in Ireland.
Get the fuck
I'm
out.
serious. I was also drunk as shit.
Yeah. Wait. Did that play on your
High as fuck.
biasness of food? Like, oh my God, it's just so fucking good.
I'm just being real. Okay. I was lit. So, it's kind of like when you were in church and they pass the communion bread.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, when you're hungry, it's like, man, the bread's good as shit. They must get this from the new case.
You go back twice for the body of Christ?
Yeah. That's a saltine cracker. Yeah. But you just hungry and shit. But yeah, anyway, so they set me in the peace circle. We kumbaya'd. And after we smoked in the bong, I coughed my lungs out. They opened up the Chinese food, and man, my flavors, like all those senses were like, oh, these people, all this time, I thought white people were just making casseroles.
Your respect of the Chinese just fucking.
Yeah, they eat different over here.
Hell
it's
yeah.
good. They eat just like us.
You never really hear good things about like British food or like even Irish food.
Shepherd's
What is
pie,
that?
yeah,
dog.
you think you're gonna get potatoes and cabbage?
Liver and fucking.
Although I'm game for some potato and cabbage.
Bangers.
Yeah,
and
me
mash.
too. But all these damn root vegetables, damn. Nah, they get down.
Yes.
Gravy, everything. Like,
Man.
yo, they really the killers on high blood pressure. They got it.
You know what? Getting high as fuck, and shout out to Roast Duck Kitchen. Getting high as fuck, going to Roast Duck Kitchen, getting a roast pork and roast duck plate on cake noodles. I'd sit there and fucking just
I'm with it.
and I wouldn't get up. I'm like, fuck you guys. Watch me. I'm so high. I don't care.
I'm with that.
Like, yeah, I'll eat it off the table outside. I don't give a fuck.
So you were in Ireland for an exchange program for culinary school?
Yes. So
That's so cool.
That's actually where I graduated, Johnson and Wells. We had the option of finishing where we were, which I went to. No, let me not even say the name of it. They'll be on like, oh my God, we knew it.
I'm gonna be like shit.
Yes, I was smoking then. I'm smoking now.
We can't retract
Shit
our
changed.
transcripts, can we?
Right. I know I smelled something on her chef coat.
That's fucking funny. There's ashes on the white coat.
Trying to like spray the shit. You smell
Wait
like
a minute.
smell like car freshener and
Why is there
shit.
gray stripes going down your fucking chef coat? It's like, dog,
And then
fucking-
where did you go after Ireland?
Oh,
Did you come back stateside or did you?
so I did come back to the States. That's actually when I started doing cooking competitions. So when I came back, that's when I first started with Chef Wanted, because I could not find a job in Georgia. I couldn't.
Huh.
What is Chef Wanted?
Oh,
People
so
that don't
Chef
know.
Wanted is a cooking competition. It's one of the first ones that Ann Burrell did on Fox Network.
Oh, sick.
Not Fox Network, sorry, Food Network.
Okay.
So basically they take 4 chefs to Boston and you compete in a gastropub, and each week one chef's eliminated until you finally get down to one chef, and then that is the chef that's going to run the gastropub. So
What'd you place?
so actually our episode was filmed during the Boston bombing.
So never.
Yes, it never aired. And
Dang.
that's actually what led me to Hell's Kitchen, though.
So she was on Gordon Ramsay's.
Yeah.
Get the
So-
fuck out of here.
I knew
What? This
Yeah.
guy, he's like lobbing up alley-oops.
It's-
I was like,
Wait
yeah.
till you hear this.
Fuck. I realized now that I was
Someone
being
famous in the
fucking,
building.
Like, I was being kind of irritating, like, hey, rat, like, fuck, but it's exciting, dude.
Yeah.
This is fucking cool as shit.
I was wondering why you're tapping him in the fucking shoulder. I'm like,
I knew you would like it. I knew you would like that
Yeah,
shit.
it
Jesus fucking
actually
Christ.
led us to
Setting it up.
being on Hell's Kitchen. So the producer,
Fuck yeah.
they actually took a job at Fox Network. Okay, this is fast forward a year later. I get a random email out of nowhere, and they're like, "Hey, you know, I know things didn't work out with the show, but I'm working on a different casting company, and we're looking for people for season 13, season 14, and I couldn't help but think about you. Do you want to send in an application?" At that time, oh my God, was so much shit going on in Georgia. Oh, get me out of here, please!
shit, huh?
Please get me out of here. Hell yeah! So, I thought that my application was gonna be. I thought my interview was gonna be online. So they sent me an invitation. It was for Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
They don't film that shit in Hell's Kitchen?
So this is the interview.
Okay.
This is the casting. This is not even. You ain't even made it yet.
Yeah, I get excited.
You ain't even made it yet. We ain't even got there
This
yet.
is fucking cool though, man.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you gotta go through the whole story.
yeah. So
Yeah, you do.
for us to get to the interview, they gave me two options. Either I could film a video of myself cooking and let that be my casting video, or I could come there for an in-person interview. And I knew that if I didn't show up, I was not gonna. There, you talking about millions of people? Ain't nobody watching no damn video.
Right.
Yeah.
They just said that shit. Then people really at home.
That's to weed out the people to see who's really fucking down for it.
Yeah.
To like,
If you're fucking serious, you're gonna show up.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's exactly what I did.
Right on.
Car was fucked up. Needed an oil change. Had a crack in the windshield. Tire was fucked up too. Hell yeah. Drove.
it.
Oh yeah. Lied to my job.
drove from
Georgia
to Texas.
Yep, to Dallas, Texas, past the stadium, the Cowboy Stadium. That
How long
bitch
did
was
that
packed. Oh, that was like a 12-hour drive.
Straight one shot.
Yeah, hell yeah, because you going through like southern ass states. You know what I'm saying? You're not going through.
I ain't stopping.
Hell no. You're talking about Mississippi, Louisiana, hell to Alabama. Listen, we getting all the gas we need. We got a gas tank in the back. Listen, okay, you got to hold that shit, bitch. Hang in there. We are not stopping.
We got
Go
big
with
bowls.
Just you, or did you have like?
I had a fiance at the time.
Right.
That's cool.
Yeah, so
least you
she
hold
was
Hold your
down.
piss, bitch. We're going.
Yeah, hell yeah. Listen, we not, absolutely not. Once we pass, Alabama is like already on the risky side.
No shit.
But once we pass Alabama, bitch, you better hold that shit.
No shit.
Okay, we are not
Till we get through
stopping.
this state.
Hell yeah.
Damn. for
Yeah,
real?
we did not
It's like that?
stop.
It's
No,
crazy how
like
like
that.
it's still like that nowadays.
That was back in 2013.
I mean, fucking
Yeah.
8 years ago.
Yeah, so you know, and we knew,
years. That's 9
nah,
years.
9
that's
years.
that's not the place where, you know, hell no,
Super
you don't want to be.
ignorant. I've never been to like all those kind of places and shit. So I'm like fucking ignorant about that.
It exists.
It's
Mm.
crazy,
Yeah.
man. I know. I feel like we got it like pretty good here. Like the culture is pretty
Oh
like
my
meshed.
God.
You know what I mean?
We
Like everyone's
are
got to
so
get along.
blessed.
Like we're so many different. You know.
It's all fried rice, baby.
Yeah.
It's
We
all
are
fried
so
rice.
blessed. I love it. I do.
I'm thankful for food. I'm gonna beat
It's
you guys
here
to the
though.
punch.
It's here. You know that
While
shit is
I'm
here
the
still.
first one laying this motherfucker,
Yeah.
I'm thankful for food.
What do you love about
Let's
food?
go.
What I love about food is the complexity at which we could take it as human beings. You know, we could do something like fucking grilled cheese and do it up to where it's like unreal.
Ooh, you've been
you
to
know?
that grilled cheese place in fucking Waikiki?
Well, now that you
That's
mention
all
it,
they do.
I will.
That's all they do.
Yeah?
And they're fucking open to catch all the fucking drunkards at night.
Drunkards,
I
you
know
say.
because it was late after fucking that we were like, oh fuck, let's check out this fucking grilled cheese place.
Hey.
And it's like all fucking like they only have like 5 different ones. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
like they fucking do it up like
Listen.
with those.
Yeah.
It's fucking good.
I mean, I told Topher this too. Chefs are artists
Oh yeah.
that display their art in another sense. You know, multiple senses. I would say 3. You know what I mean? Out of the 4 sense, 5 senses. I don't know. I forget.
Sight, smell, and taste.
Yeah. Well, you also got feel because of texture.
So 4 then.
Yeah. So sight,
Can you hear
smell,
food?
taste.
You can hear
Yeah, I
food?
think here is the only thing you do like a fajita plate. You hear it go.
Or when you when people pour that fucking peanut oil on the fish.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sensory, you know, presentation.
Yeah.
And you guys are fucking artists at that. And that's why like I'm thankful for food, not only for sustenance, but as another form of art.
Oh yeah.
Beat that, motherfucker. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It's not a competition. That negates your whole gratefulness because now you're trying to make it a competition about who can be more grateful.
No, I just try to jump on the food one as soon as possible.
I know.
Oh, we're
I'm
on
not
it.
really like one of these like online personality tests that we were looking at. One of the things is like are you passionate about food? And honestly, I'm not.
What's that?
I'm not really. I don't get excited about food. Every time I do, my order goes wrong. Something gets fucked up, which has taught me to just view food as something to eat to put in your body to like give you energy.
Fuel.
Yeah. It's not a thing. You guys can keep talking. I'm having a real hard time thinking what I'm grateful for right now.
You didn't finish your story though.
What story?
You fucking drove to Texas,
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Oh.
I wanted to lay up that joint, so I had to get it off the bat. Sorry about
yeah.
that.
Let me
It's
think.
easy to forget. That's one of the common side effects: short-term memory loss. Yeah.
It happens.
That's what I'm thankful
But
for.
I didn't hear the
Short-term
story
memory
yet.
loss.
All I knew was that you were on Hell's Kitchen. I didn't get to hear the whole story, so like
That's
this is
fucking
interesting to me too.
I
Yeah.
am thankful for a short-term memory loss. Help me forget my most recent traumas.
There you
There
go.
you go. I'm with that.
Thanksgiving's not so awkward anymore.
Yes. So we drove to Texas, past the Cowboys Stadium, and the Cowboys Stadium was packed. I mean, absolutely packed. I thought it was a game, but actually it was people that auditioned. So,
Whoa.
yes, it was a whole different process. I skipped all of that. I was so blessed. So basically, the first casting call was at the stadium. And if they liked you at the stadium, then they invited you to a one-on-one interview. So they have the cameras, and then they have a couple of producers, and you do your first interview with them. So after that, if they like you from there, then they send you an invitation. Okay? So I didn't have to do none of that
You
shit.
got the invitation.
I got the invitation
Yo.
to go ahead
Skip
and
the
have
line.
Right.
What is that
right.
fucking Disney like fast pass?
Fast passing it, man.
Yeah. And look, it all came from Ann Burrell.
Was she like a producer, or she just gave
No.
you-
The show. She was in the beginning of her career. So Food Network, they have embraced her. Like, they have made her who she is now. But when she got started, like early 2000s, like, anybody know who that spiked hair bitch was? We
Yeah,
didn't know
right?
that bitch. We were still trying to get over Martha shit. We were like, damn.
Getting over Martha shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah. It was some shit going on in the South. It wasn't just Martha. Well, it was the other Paula Dean, that bitch
Paula
too.
Dean.
Hell yeah. We were not stunned, and
That's
we didn't give a
fucking
fuck about that.
hilarious, dude.
They found Ann as a talent. They said, you know what? We
Mike.
gotta change the pace.
butt naked.
That's when companies start saying shit like, we need to add diversity.
Wow.
Yeah. So I did the interview, and honestly, I was myself. Came in, and I knew that I couldn't come in and be, I guess, anyone other than me. Like, I literally came in, I was like, all right, you guys can cut off the cameras. I'm here. I'm so sorry it took so long. All right, I had to go through different states. I'm here. You have found your next contestant. Let's go ahead and go home. Oh, and I was totally hitting on one of the producers. Her name, I'm not going to say her name, but she was
Kalei.
so beautiful. Oh, my God. So, so beautiful. Yeah, I was hitting on her in the middle of my interview for my casting call.
Gangster.
Yeah.
Confidence.
One of my family members, my uncle, called in the middle of it. I answered it. I answered the phone. Yeah, all this shit happened. And, you know.
Secrets to get on the show, guys. Listen up. Trying to
Don't
get in
give a
Hell's
fuck.
Kitchen.
Yeah, don't give a
Answer
fuck.
your
Be
phone.
yourself. Hell yeah. Do all the wrong shit that, you do in your regular life. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't try to be a good human.
That
There's
makes
some-
for good TV. That's why all that shit. Right
Yeah.
there.
Desperation is a turnoff. Like when you come in there like you need it.
Yes, sir.
You know what
Yes,
I mean?
sir. I want this so much.
Please,
Fuck.
please.
Gone.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
I want you to answer your phone.
actually 2 months went by before I was even contacted about the show. Came back to Georgia, still working my regular job, and I just told myself, I was like, you know what? If anything, I went, I tried, I auditioned.
100%.
I gave it everything, despite the odds, despite being broke as shit, car about to fall apart.
Right. You tried it.
Yeah, I took my shot.
Hell yeah.
And 2 months later, I get a random phone call, and they're like, "Hey, can we film you doing some cooking?" And I was like, "Hell yes!" Immediately. When do you want to come?
What did you cook?
Oh, so when they came, they were like, "We actually want you to do some family things. We thought we would shake it up a little bit." I was
Like what?
So they were like, "Do some family activities." And when I say everything was going wrong in my mind,
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I was bigger then. Okay. Thank God. Thank God for Hawaii.
Oh, did you say what you were thankful for?
Oh.
That shit went around already. I think we forgot.
No, she had a good story. That's why.
Short-term memory. Sorry.
I'm thankful for Hawaii, where I live.
Hey.
Honestly, I remember being in Georgia, seeing Bon Appetit.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I was with my best friend at the time, and we were like, "That's what we're gonna do for a living. We're gonna open a food truck, and it's gonna be an infused food truck, and it's gonna be just like the show. This is what we're gonna do for a living." I had no idea I was going to be in Hawaii. I had no idea I was going to fast forward to a place that I can actually do this for a living and actually be able to take care of my family, do what my passion is, create a safe community. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
and it
100%.
wouldn't be possible unless I moved here.
Kalei.
Yeah.
Shout out to Vanessa.
Okay, so after filming your cooking demo, or not your cooking demo, your family.
Oh, yeah.
That was all. That means that was all B-roll for when you were on the show. Then, yeah.
Yeah. So, what
Tell
they
your
were
story.
Yeah, what they were actually doing was they were filming the intro. So they don't tell you that they're filming the intro for your profile, but that's what they were doing. They've already selected you. So basically everything that could go wrong is going wrong. They're asking me to do cartwheels. I am fat as fuck at this point. Yes, like way past thick. Yes, thick bitch doing cartwheels in Georgia down a country ass hill. This shit is not looking good.
Of a chef.
Listen, this is not looking good for me. Okay, so I'm already irritated. Okay, because I know my shirt's coming up. I didn't have a good bra on at the time. This shit's not looking good for me. So
Can you cough any more into the mic, bro? Jesus Christ. Fuck.
Look, y'all remember when COVID first got started?
Yeah, no shit, right?
That's how.
This motherfucker.
There's some stoners. That's how it got spread.
Somebody
We
started
are the
COVID.
super spreaders.
Bro, we need to invest in some cough buttons.
No, I'm just like, I'm thinking like, okay, yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt the story, but Jesus, I don't think anybody was even hearing it.
I fucking swallowed some spit because like
I did that earlier too.
I was thinking like, inhaled some spit because I was thinking about like, why the fuck would you bring someone all the way across country and be like, it's a chef show. I want to see a cartwheel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like fucking
Yeah. Oh
Cartwheel
man.
ridiculous.
How much pull-ups can you do?
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Yes. So.
That's fucking random.
Yeah, a van pulls up, a white
Oh, that's even
flower
sketchier.
van pulls up.
Oh,
Yeah,
three hugs
and no, it's just a right. What do you call those? The people who do
Like
flowers.
clearinghouse and shit. Oh.
No, like flower, like floral.
Yeah.
A florist.
Yeah, florist. A
1-800
florist.
floral.
That's their actual name. Yeah. So they pull up, and I become mad at my sister because I'm like, you have a delivery during my day. God dang it. Everything could go wrong. It's going wrong. And a guy comes down. He's like, is blah, blah here. And I was like, that's my name. Yeah. And they had a beautiful floral arrangement with a envelope that said the HK emblem on it. And we opened it up.
Oh, get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
And it was the invitation to the show.
Okay, so what did you cook? You didn't just show up, do a cartwheel, and they're like, Hell's
Oh, no.
Kitchen is fucking found a new contestant.
Yo, I didn't have to cook shit.
Get the fuck out
I'm
of
serious.
here.
They had already chosen me.
Would you grandfather it in from the beginning?
No, I don't think it's that. I think that God has a plan for me. I think that
Totally got it.
God shows me favor because my spirit needs to be seen for other people. Other people need to see that they can do the same thing that I'm doing. I don't consider myself any different from any other person. I just have a mindset of why not me? Why not go for it? Why not do this? If we don't have the space, why not create it? Why not be the person to create it? If it doesn't exist?
What a simple question, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, why not me? Like, what makes me disqualified from this position?
Yeah. So
instead of why me,
yeah, why not?
Why not me?
Yeah. And,
100%.
I know there are definitely people who want to get in the industry who are probably having those questions. And, hopefully they see a person like me, and whether it's cannabis, food, art, whatever it is that you're passionate about, go for it. Do it. Put your full heart in it. Don't look at your
100%.
hobby as a hobby. Look at it as a God-given talent and turn it into a gift.
And it always helps to go hard in the fucking paint. If you're gonna do something, do it to your best ability. Don't limp wrist it and be like, just get it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Speaking of doing it, I gotta give a lot of credit to people along the way who have helped us develop who we are. Yeah. There are businesses, dispensaries. That's why I don't down dispensaries. I don't. Because they did help us get where we are. At one point in time, we were making edibles for one of the dispensaries here.
Right.
I'm grateful for those experiences, just like the different partners that we have, our medical clinics that, you guys have already interviewed May, so we can say her name. And
Big May!
If anybody needs to get their card, come see her. Okay. She is very knowledgeable. She cares about you. Okay. It's not just a quick lick. Know those guys.
Sister to all.
Right. So, yeah, please support her. She has been wonderful to our business, our organization, before we were even a business. Also, M for MM, Minorities for Medical Marijuana. I learned a lot from them, even though I'm not even in the group. I just watch their shit for free.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I be getting all the information and shit. I applied and no one got back to me. So after that, I was like, well, I guess I got to keep going to their live videos. Gotta keep taking notes.
Is it an IG page?
Oh, yeah. They got IG. They got Facebook.
Okay.
They have an actual website. I've even scheduled a consultation. It was so funny. I was talking to him. I don't even know if you were supposed to have a consultation and not be a member. But I went ahead and did the shit anyway. That's just my personality. I don't give a fuck who tell me no. I'm going to make a yes. Okay?
Yes means no.
Yes. Hell yeah. They're no, you can't do this. So what you're saying is not yet. Here in this particular location right now. Got you.
It's 1 in 1,000? No, Lloyd. More like 1 in 1,000,000. You're telling me there's a chance.
Right. That's wrong, bitch. Luckily, we live in Hawaii, and Hawaii is the best place, honestly, to be wrong as shit. My first time going to a club, I'll never forget. I went down to Play Bar, and I had just moved here. So it was probably 2 weeks in. I go to Play Bar. It's the end of the night. It's 4 o'clock. Everybody's pouring out. They got the police. And they standing there in their uniforms, watching everybody. And I'm a little, apprehensive because I'm coming from Georgia. So I'm coming from a place where, we don't even look at the police wrong. We get to the car and when they beside us, we just like this.
Fucking straight looking.
Yeah. Right. Hell yeah. Seatbelt already. We praying or some shit. Yes. Right. So I see them lined up and people are coming out and they are fucked up. They are drunk. All right. There's no doubt about it. This small Japanese girl. Tiny, short, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. She comes out. She calls them some of the worst names I've ever heard. I couldn't believe it. I am shocked.
She got away with that shit?
Oh, it gets even better. Let me tell you, it gets even better. After she tells the guy, fuck you, she turns around and starts dancing on him, twerking. Yes. And I'm like, oh my God, this poor girl. She's going to get beat down.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I've seen something like this recently. Yeah.
Fuck that. He's enjoying it already at that point.
Yes. The officer, he just puts his hands like back, like, there's nothing I can do. I got to let her do what she's doing. There's nothing that.
She ain't breaking any laws.
Yeah. I got to help her. You know, she needs this. She does. Yeah.
Get it out of her system.
Right. And me seeing that, it was at that moment, I was like, oh my God, I'm home.
Yeah.
Yes, this is where a hood rat can be professional hood rat. You definitely got locked up, but you bail out and go to work like that shit didn't happen. You still got the same clothes on.
Yeah, still pulling the 40s.
Hell yeah, smell like weed and alcohol, and people are just like, here's some mint, baby.
Yeah.
That's what you need. They're not condemning you.
You're sweating alcohol.
It's just acceptance at that point.
Yeah.
Like 20 years ago when we used to hang out in Waikiki, I remember one of our friends, we came out of a club, and he go, I don't know, the cops are doing something, and he yells, the next cop I see, I go fucking lick him. And there was a cop across the street who yells back, I'm right here. And my friend goes, oh shit, and we all fucking dig out. We wouldn't have been treated with the same courtesy of that drunk Asian chick.
Fuck.
We're like, oh shit, like, yep, we're out of here.
You kind of knew your shit, like, oh, bruh.
Yeah.
But you didn't want to twerk on him.
Nah.
Should've twerked,
This was before twerking was invented. I don't know what you would have done on the cop during those
Showing your
days.
age.
Yeah.
It was like 20 years ago. How about that for my age?
Oh, cause.
This is when I used to live in Waikiki. It was crazy. Good times.
It's hard to even, like, picture 20 years ago, yeah.
I've heard stories. Yeah. I can't witness it because I wasn't there, obviously. But, hell yeah. You know, Hawaiians, they love telling stories about how shit was in the sugarcane days.
Back in the day.
Yep.
I love listening to them, too.
Fuck, man.
I light up a
Ashes
blunt and
fall
be
in my
like,
yard from the sugar cane.
and
I remember
else
back in those
happened?
days where, like, we just moved to White People Gentry, and then they're doing that slash and burn. Remember, we used to burn the cane fields?
Yep.
And all the field mice would be all over the place.
Oh, yep.
This is like the
Damn.
fourth time we've talked about this on
And
this
then the
podcast.
fucking
Short-term
ash.
memory loss.
Dude, I'm telling
That
you.
was vacation.
Yeah, right?
Shit hits
Talking
home.
about when the ash falling and the mice.
What else am I going to say, motherfucker? Come on, man. Stay
House
out of my
smelling
head,
like
Eric.
Smoke. Oh, your whole house is smelling smoke.
I don't
At
think
school, remember school?
It was a literal sugarcane day. It was more a euphemism for the old days.
No, that's when they had sugarcane right across of where we,
I know,
we
but
grew up.
did you literally mean sugarcane days, or you just meant like back in the day, Hanabata days?
Nah, that's
That
all.
is sugarcane
That is
days, right?
sugarcane days.
Yeah, I
Because
think-
it's
yeah.
sugar cane.
Because they burnt sugarcane.
Yep.
Yeah,
It was
but-
harvesting.
Now,
right.
now
No,
we
yeah,
have
you're right. My bad.
condos
My
and
bad.
actual
right.
commercial buildings.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Now we got Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah,
I
right?
saw all of that come up when as a kid. Like I lived there, and it's all sugarcane fields, crazy.
Yep.
And now we got all this shit over there. Fuck. Tall ass buildings and stuff. It's crazy.
Hell yeah!
Well, we're living in 2022 and weed's almost legal, so catch up.
Get over it.
Hey,
Fuck.
yeah.
Dude, you know what's crazy? Gentrification in rural areas. You're starting to see it, especially on the Big Island, dude. It's
So I'm
like
talking about.
craziness,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That shit happens. Hawaii's a desirable place to live.
I know, but there should be a cap on it where gentrification can only go so far.
You can't do that. It's a free place, I guess. You know what I mean? That's like
It
the way it
what
is. It's 2022, bitch. Catch up.
I know. Fuck that. Catch up, you guys. Put a cap on it.
Hey.
No, but getting back to like the whole dispensary, farmer, all that shit, like where I'd like to see it, and I wonder how you feel, is like where it's completely free. You can have a safe and clean medical area, a rec area, a farmer's market area, a grow your own area. Everybody, it's just free, like a
Yeah.
tomato. But one thing we always come up with is like the regulations and shit like that, and you know how it's like the like the quality of the testing, making sure people aren't cutting like
Bruh.
corners so much where it actually has negative side effects for the users.
I also see people going buck wild and the market going boonk.
Like, what does that sound affect me? I can't
It
recreate
means
it.
like a fucking stone dropping in the fucking lake.
Kerplunk.
It'll be like
Yeah,
nothing.
flooded.
And honestly, it's just gonna pander to who can grow the most.
So everything's gonna be cheap.
Super duper cheap.
Is that a bad thing though?
For the farmer, yes, because it now takes away a bunch of farmers that don't have the land to make that thing profitable.
Okay, so that's where we get into this preferential treatment and equity discussion about like giving preferential, like first treatment to or whatever, you know, I can't
Priority.
Yeah, to Native Hawaiians, to minorities, whatever, so that way they can stake their claim first and maybe become the big guys. So that way, when the big guys are attempting to move in,
Why would they allow a competition for themselves?
Well, you know what? For me,
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. You're good. You're good. I just think that the opportunity needs to be made. It doesn't necessarily mean that we need to make bigger corporations. It just means that we need to open the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It needs to be an opportunity because everyone doesn't want to be in a place where it's 300 to 500 people. Yeah. Some people like intimate settings. Some people like one-on-one experiences versus a virtual experience, or you're just now you're just a number because we have so many people. So now we're like Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just give the little guys a chance.
Do you think that's like almost the equivalent of how like there is an Anheuser-Busch, there is a fucking all these big beer companies?
This is
but
what
there's
I
also
think I said this to you guys before. I always thought it would turn into a Pepsi and Coke. That's what I mean.
But
like
see,
that's what the weed industry is gonna be.
You're gonna see guys sneak in.
Pepsi and a
Pepsi
Coke.
and a Coke guys are gonna sneak in.
No, yeah,
these
and
little
that's
that'll be
fine.
the go-to.
And that's fine because right now, as in the realm of alcohol and beer, Anheuser-Busch and all these big companies do exist. However, small breweries and craft breweries are still able to sustain and be profitable and succeed in that market. So how come that can't be the same for the cannabis market?
It could. I'd say it could.
I hope it could. That's what I want to see, right?
But
Yeah, I would love
wouldn't that be awesome? Because then people like you who are into the cooking realm, because all these other markets open up if you free that shit up.
I think people are more afraid of regulation because you're creating a competition for these big entities. You gain steam, they're gonna hold you down.
Yeah.
That's us minorities will
or-
fucking experience that shit all the time.
Or they buy you up, right? Just
Yeah.
Right.
That's why Maui onion chips ain't made in Maui anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
100%. Dude.
But
yeah, exactly.
But until that, but for some people, that might be the avenue they want to go: is get big, get bought out, and be done.
Yeah.
But they can still; those people can exist in a world where people like you stay craft. People like you who have social clubs where it's like that kind of environment. I think those kind of things could still thrive, maybe
100%.
if it was just like, fuck, we don't care about weed anymore. Do whatever you like.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
regulation is going to change when we start taking money out their pockets. That's the whole thing that happens. Like, everything is all kosher up
Because
until...
the medical aspect of it, right?
Yeah, the medical aspect kind of holds it true.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You can't really fuck with medicine.
yeah.
But when you turn rec, now you're opening up this floodgates.
Oh, yeah, but
Yeah. I think a great state to look at is Vegas.
okay.
Vegas recently became legal.
Adult
But-
use legal.
Yeah. But in the short amount of time of them becoming legal, it's now saturated. The market is so saturated to the point that you made earlier when you said the weed is now so low because everybody's selling weed. And now people don't even care about the quality of weed. They just care about making the sell. So now they're doing shit like $20 eighths, but the eighth is
Fucking trash.
synthetic. You know, it's
Straight dust.
exactly. And the person that's selling it, they don't give two shits because they're on a plane going to the next state to sell it to the next person too.
Right.
Yeah. So I definitely think there needs to be some form of regulation. The way that we have it right now makes it great for people who have the mindset of being an entrepreneur and they're not afraid to be bold enough to take that step and start their own.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Where we are right now in our state is the perfect kind of brewing setting. If we were completely legal, okay, there wouldn't really be appreciation for people who have the passion, that people who go that extra step.
Yeah.
Because now everybody's doing it. And let's be real, everybody is doing it right now. I went to the zoo and I was smoking and the bitch rode past me on the bike. I was like, you want some weed? I was like, what the
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Baby,
Bitch.
it's 3 in the morning. What the fuck you doing?
Grab my pearls. What the fuck? What's going on? Right. I didn't know This shit was like this.
Well, I never.
Yeah, I'm already smoking, bitch. Hey, you want some weed? Oh, shit. Bitch came out of nowhere on a bicycle. Shit. Hey, it is. But I think that is one of the things that people appreciate about our social club. You know, there are a lot of people that sell weed out here.
Yeah.
And they don't do it the right way. They do not give a flying fuck about you.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care about making a relationship with you. They don't care about what your use is, what your preference is.
And the practice of the grow, too.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. They have no idea who their grower is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? They don't know the process. So for us, one, it's a safe space. Two, if you choose to purchase from our product line, you know that you're getting top of the line quality product from
100%.
Passionate growers. Me, well, I'm a representative, but I'm very passionate about what I do. And that's the difference. You know, and people appreciate that.
That's one thing we preach endlessly on this podcast is know your grower.
Yes. It's so important.
It's important because that you talk about intimacy, right? That one-on-one relationship with the person who has that ability to control the medicine, right? So you can now audit what you think is right in a grow. So you go around and be like, hey, this guy is clean. This fucking look at his practice. He's on point. He can explain to me what's going in my shit.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that guy, because of all that care, has a natural higher overhead.
Yeah.
That the market should shift the pattern more towards those people because it's still a medicine. And, you know, cutting corners and doing all this other shit, it's not a medicine no more. You're fucking with people's health. This guy's taking the right steps to produce good quality medicine every single fucking time. Pay the man.
But
Yeah.
And it's crazy that like in a time where like people like you and me, we would still want to have that intimate relationship with our growers. I mean,
We're not that intimate, Eric.
We've been intimate.
Fucking guy.
Me and Kalei are pretty intimate. We were the third couple on our Kona trip.
Yeah.
But
we did the couple's picture and just me and Eric in the chair.
you know what?
I was like, oh fuck, man, this is we should have staggered, bruh.
No, but the way trends swing, and
Held him
maybe
like a
it'll be a
baby.
trend that ends up sticking, is that maybe everybody will instantly go to the big names because it's cheap and do all that shit, but they'll like want to pay a little more of a premium price for better shit where they know where it's coming from.
Yeah.
And that can still exist in a place where people who only view it as medicine can still go and get it as medicine. They can still get their prescription. And one of the counterpoints to that I've heard is, why would you go do all that if you can just go to a rec place and get it, right?
Yeah.
Because some people want to be a positive statistic. You know what I mean?
The rec place is totally fine to go get it, man. If that's your means to go get it.
Yeah.
But if
we
you're a
need the
patient who
avenue.
needs to be 100% sure and you're worried about a place cutting corners,
The rec market's where it's at, son.
oh yeah. So for those people who are not willing to take that risk because they have whatever. I'm not gonna say that people who, I feel like I'm digging myself into a hole.
I was saying,
But
Eric.
I'm just saying there are people out there who view it as 100% medicine, and they will continue to view it that way even if it goes legal.
I mean, people eat food that's ital, right?
Yeah. I think everybody's at their own stage. They're at their own place.
You want
know?
McDonald's, you get McDonald's. You
Yeah.
want fucking high quality food,
You go and get that.
you're gonna have to pay for the high quality.
Yeah. And that's why there are places like our social club. Oh, I don't want to leave out Karawalua. Okay.
Oh,
I
shout out to
don't
Jay.
Shout
wanna-
out to Jay.
I don't want to leave out Karawalua. Shout out to Jay. They have a great program, and it's places like Jay. If people are familiar with them, they can go up there and get access to them. We learned a lot from their program. We did. I admire their program, and learning and watching them was what helped us get those kind of fine-tuned.
Right.
fine tune
details
and
of the fucking
and understand what we needed, how we could better serve
And that's the
our
whole
current
thing.
community.
You know, Kerry Wailua is kind of being the frontiersman of the collective.
Yeah.
You know, that's the example that us farmers want. We want collective.
Yes.
Right? But we want collective in a way where, like, for me personally, I would like collective in a way where I don't ruffle no one's feathers.
Right.
There's common ground everyone can reach. You know what I mean? Like, let's say you're a wholesaler. You buy it from me. I flex on the price, but you still know the worth, right? Rather than me coming in with like 5 farms and being like, yo, here's 200 pounds. This is what I want. Well, the quality of your 200 pounds is negotiable. Drops the market. Now me as a small farmer, I can't do that. You know, like, wholesalers should recognize craft farmers.
Absolutely.
Shout out craft farmers. You guys
do
also,
when they buy them.
yeah, right?
They buy them out.
No, you can't buy out the knowledge and the care from the
Yeah.
farmer himself.
Well, they keep you on as like a fucking partner for a little while, and then they fucking
No, what they do is like, okay, this is a craft farmer, right? And they'll showcase that craft farmer, and you buy out his product. Now here comes the wholesaler, or a big entity comes in and drops the market on this guy. He has to hold true because of what he did. But hear me out, craft farmers. You need to pass tests and show numbers
Yeah.
that will blow these guys away.
Yeah.
You know, you can't be pulling your 15s with 0 terps, smell like fucking doo-doo. You've got to put out some fucking fire. And then that's going to demand the market, right? So, you know, proof is in the pudding.
Yeah. Speaking of pudding,
I feel like all of those are great arguments.
how
for
have
what
you
I was
guys
saying.
been enjoying our flour? We brought you guys a gift box. You guys want to open it up real quick and check out some of the items that we brought you guys?
Yeah, tell the people what's in there.
Yeah, see what we got.
Stickers. We got the Mac over here. Gifted some Mac.
Yes, sir.
We got some vape pens.
Ow.
Some papers. Of course, you just said that like a dumbass.
Look at these
Papers.
They're slippers.
Oh, shit. Little trinkets.
Custom lighters.
That's
Custom
for
lighters.
scraping out bowls
Made
or
just
packing
for
in bowls.
Hawaii. That's right.
And some mushroom
Paper
chocolates.
That's right.
Staying away from those. Dangerous.
Yeah, so that's actually those are some of the items that are on our product line. We have the mushroom bars. We have disposable vape pens, not just hot sauce. We also have the new Jeter juice, which I actually brought some of our products as well.
Oh, you have a Tupperware.
Tupperware. Those pre-rolls?
I do have pre-rolls. So
What was that in those pre-rolls?
Jeter Juice just released new pre-rolls. These are the Baby Jeter pre-rolls. These are tropical cookies. These are infused with diamonds and distillates.
What are
Then
those,
you-
like dog walkers?
Dog walkers.
Then you also have, here, you can check this out as well. You also have keef on the outside of it as well. These right here are some of our 2 gram. We call these the Jeter XL. So this is our Durban Poison Sativa. Can check that out. So that's actually 2 grams of flour. You have diamond inside, and you have keef wrapped on the outside.
Trade? Jeter.
Yeah.
Like
So we
Erik.
also have the Jeter juice disposables. So the disposable looks exactly how the packaging is, which I actually have in my pocket. Let me grab it real quick. So this is actually what their new disposable looks like. Yeah, and it looks exactly like the packaging. It is truly amazing. I love it because it has the straw tip. It has the kind of mate finish, so it has a really nice feel to it. It's lead-free, 100% lead-free. Temperature control is crystal optimized. And
Auto draw?
what's up?
Auto draw? Like when you just suck on it, it hits, or is there a
Yes,
button?
auto draw. So you don't need to press anything. All you have to do is inhale. And then on the back of it, it also has, so we do get lab testing, and we put all of our tests on the back. So you know exactly what you're getting. It's not a question.
What's in here? Foam?
It is
packaging?
foam.
Okay.
Yeah. So
What the fuck?
you have the
Fluffy.
core, the actual charging core is in there, and it is wrapped in foam just to as a additional protective layer for it. We also have some hot sauce edibles, which hot sauce edibles fucking hit. Yeah, boy.
How How much milligrams are the edibles?
So
500 milligrams, 25 pieces, 20 milligrams each.
there you go.
Ooh.
So
Smack daddy.
those are our gummy bears. We also have fruit ring edibles, 500 milligrams. So you get 10 pieces, which, let's be real, for edibles, that's a lot. 25 pieces in a pack, that is a fucking lot for one fucking pack.
Fuck,
Yeah,
when
it
I had
is.
Corona, I'd eat like 2 of these bitches.
Yeah.
I was down.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We have fruit rings, and then we also have the Sour Patch Kids, which these are one of our more popular items. This one comes 20 pieces in a pack, which 20 pieces, that's a pretty good amount.
25 milligrams each piece. That's perfect.
Yeah.
You know what we should do one time at the podcast?
Whack a whole bag each.
I'm about to say, dude. We should do like as much as we can and like
Before we
fucking
die.
just document everything. Like,
See who's left awake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got to do that on a not Thursday because I got work on Fridays. Or
yeah.
We're gonna actually be
room.
open Saturday for dinner service.
Oh,
So,
shit.
yeah. We were blessed and fortunate enough to open a cafe. So if you know, you know, we're in Honolulu. So if you actually know me, you already know where our cafe is. We're going to have to say it. You already know. But yes, we do have a cafe, and thank you for our
Exclusive
community.
shit.
Our community, big shout out to our community because they're the ones who actually made our cafe possible. At one point in time, we wanted to open a social lounge, and the time just wasn't right. And this year was the year that we were fortunate enough to actually get in the building. Shout out to Ed Case. Shout out to Josh Green. Those two in particular helped us in getting our. Oh shit!
I won't say anything.
Oh well, we
Shout 'em
can.
out.
We're gonna edit that shit out.
No, that's fine. It's fine.
Is it?
I just missed that whole fucking like. Wait, I heard a
have
bunch
a-
of politicians. I shut
I
down.
just really don't care for any politician.
Oh.
I understand that. Like,
What about Uncle BJ, bruh?
even him? He's not a politician, so actually, I still like him. Good thing he never get in because once he crossed that line and become politician, you. But I understand that
Did
they're
Erik like fight?
supporting bills that are supporting different legislation that can be beneficial to the cannabis industry here in Hawaii.
Actually, they helped us develop our business specifically.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing. That's fine. We can have different of opinions and still have. You know, what I mean, it's not. I'm
I
just
mean,
saying.
dude, politics is fucking politics, bruh.
But anyway, so Josh Green helped you and
Yeah.
Case.
Yeah. So when I was looking to
Oh, and here it comes.
What?
No, the chime-ins of the fucking politics.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it's funny. Don't worry about it. It's fucking hilarious. I love
So for me, I think that it's a really positive pace because a lot of people don't know where to. Like, you have questions and you're like, well, who do I go to? Who is the person that's going to answer these questions? And I think it's really cool when you can be honest with a person and say, hey, I am doing this kind of wrong, but I'm looking to do it right. Can
Yeah.
you help me?
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we did.
And they helped.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, even if it wasn't them doing it in particular, they got in contact with New Jersey. They got in contact with New York. They're politicians because they were already doing it.
Mhm.
They have already legalized.
Yeah.
So the questions that I have, even if they can't answer it, they can get me to the people that can.
Right.
They can get me to the people that already have the business, who already have done what I'm trying to do, and they can help me in the right
right
legal
direction.
way.
Yeah,
Figure
yeah.
out how to do it right here.
Yeah.
It's
Great.
not as bad as it sounds.
No, don't.
When you smoking, it's like, oh,
Yeah, it's like those names
In
because
that-
of past is like triggers to some people. You know,
Yeah,
that's
no,
why.
Yeah.
totally. And in that sense, then it's gonna be a real good thing when Josh Green gets elected.
yeah.
Ooh, you fucking guy.
I said it from the beginning.
Oh,
Hey.
you
From the beginning.
Can you
fucking
tell
guy.
Ed Case to stop calling me?
Yeah.
Oh, you getting robot calls, or is that real people?
You know, I'm so disconnected with politics. It's fucking unreal. And people talk to me about politics. I'm like,
It's okay.
I can't. There's so much like deceit and debauchery going on that I'm like, you know what? I'm out and just fucking backflip out of the whole situation. I can't do it, man.
It's
don't know.
deep.
It's
Like, I just finished Ozark doing but the political side that they're playing in that series is like, that shit is deep.
And
like,
that's
so,
still
and it's true, and it goes deeper than that, like in real life.
Yeah.
Like,
I watch House of Cards.
I didn't want to watch that one for that
bruh.
reason, because I didn't want to be freaking out so much. Like, I'm already freaked out about government. I don't really trust them, and I don't want to watch that and be like, oh fuck, okay, and just
Right.
Fuck, dude. That
make
shit's
me. I have enough
horrible.
shit to worry about.
Yeah.
I know. It give me a stress headache just
Right.
fucking thinking about politicians, man. I'm like,
I don't want to
this-
carry
So-
that
Me
weight.
too, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm getting
so-
a brain aneurysm.
even
Trying
though
not to.
even though I did ask and I did work with politicians to get our business where it is now, I don't keep up with shit.
Me?
I'm not saying it's a bad thing though. Like fuck you, we
know.
gotta use them to get where we
Right.
want to
Well,
go.
we need
Though
people
you know what I
like you
mean?
to
In
kind of
that way.
translate it for people like me.
I'm just being honest with you. Like I get the newsletters where they're like, "Hey, come down to the city council. We got some shit to talk about." I get those letters all the time. I never show up, but let it have some shit to do with weed. I be the first one.
Yeah.
I gotta pick it. I gotta sign this shit. Hell yeah, I gotta pick it for.
One thing I'll say about Josh Green, and it's a positive thing,
You fucking
is
guy.
that he has the ability to kind of explain complex things in a way that everybody can understand it. Because for the longest time, I used to listen to him on a talk radio program. Like once a week on a certain day, he'd call in and answer questions and talk to the radio host and shit. And I liked it. Everything he was saying was fucking great. You know what I mean? And I liked him.
That's what
But-
politicians do.
but
They
what
say
really-
things that are
But what
great.
really changed it for me, but no, I'll stop there. That's what I liked about him, is that he was able to explain things that were like, okay, I understand like a more complex idea or thing about something,
yeah.
and now it makes sense to
I just
my
don't
dumb
trust
ass.
them, bro.
No, I was trying to just end it on a positive thing.
Anybody
I
that
get
like
it.
smoke weed for real, do. Man, like think about like all
Gotta
the people that
howlers.
think about all the people that smoke weed, and then a cop pulls behind you
Cut my plan.
right after like you hit the blunt, and then you see a cop car behind your car.
Yeah.
You automatically think that motherfucker there for you.
Yeah.
Even when you don't have anything and you sober and a cop pulls behind you, you get fucking nervous.
Just like
That's
when we
a
flew back
problem.
from fucking Kona and they frisked you.
No, I asked for that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm letting everybody know. You know what's fucking like?
You wanna
Oh,
talk?
dude.
Yeah.
My
No,
friend's like, oh, you got skinny and you got dreads. I was like, that's not me.
Coming back from Kona, so I don't go through the X-ray machine. I opt out. Sometimes, well, actually, never. I'm hoping one day they'll be like, just go to the metal detector. It's working.
Yeah.
So no, I go get a pat down every time. But I never have anything on me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like underwear even.
Yeah.
The guy was like,
The TSA.
he fucking went up, he touched, and he was like, he touched again. I was like, this fucking guy.
the guy, the TSA
Gotta
asked
make
me.
sure.
The TSA
He
asked
did
me.
the back of the hand action to Eric.
He goes, "Is your friend authorized to take video of this?"
Double tap.
And I say, "He's just keeping us both safe, buddy."
Yeah.
Make sure
Nah, what
no
I really
funny
said was
business
if-
happens.
What I really said, if I ask you to, will you bust them for it?
What a dick. I was being a dick fucking recording him, but what a dick.
Did you take a video?
No?
Oh, just a picture.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I thought it would be a good little
But
fucking
yeah, my
caption.
theory is they don't like doing that shit either.
Yeah, I
mean-
wouldn't think so. I mean, they're just, it's another job. I think at one point in time they were like, oh man, this should be an easy job to get.
Mhm.
And then they got it and they're like, fuck, these people I got to deal with, shit.
How many people they gotta pat down? Like they don't want to do that shit anymore. It's like just go through. It's like fuck.
Man,
So if I gotta be inconvenienced by this whole goddamn process, then you gotta touch me down.
I
Sorry.
feel like for TSA people, they probably feel the same way that DMV people feel.
Fuck yeah.
You go to DMV.
Let me see
like,
your ID. Like just fucking hating their job. My boy's a TSA agent.
Oh, okay.
And then like on IG, I know a guy that came down Hawaii and then like he had a bunch of weed and cash on him. And so he's like, see ya suckers. And he made a little picture. And it was my fucking friend's wife who was the person in the picture. I was like, oh, dude, your wife missed him.
Wow. Well, you know what? That actually happens a lot here.
They
I
fail
mean,
almost every test. Every test to prove the efficiency of the TSA, they fail.
Well, she's not bad at her job.
The
by any
system
means.
is bad. We don't need it, is what I'm saying.
100%.
The reason it was implemented was a bullshit reason. The reason it's still implemented is bullshit. We don't need it anymore.
Yeah.
Fuck. over it.
I got it.
I don't like it.
You're the man.
And think about the TSA agents who are sitting around that machine getting backscatter radiation all day fucking long.
Oh yeah.
Pilots, airlines,
and they don't even know.
Pilots, flight attendants, they don't have to go through it. Why? I mean, it's their job. I understand that, but still.
Yeah.
If you're really worried about somebody infiltrating your fucking organization, you would check everybody. Come on.
Those poor workers. You know, somebody's like watching this shit at home, like, oh God, that's me. I had no idea.
Here's the thing. It's it's one of these things where like I hate the profession because it exists, not the people who have to do it. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? If that profession didn't exist, they'd be doing something else. You know what I mean? It's a job. I get it. But if we're really looking to secure shit, like we need people who aren't looking at it as a job. But ultimately, we don't need that at all. Metal detector's probably fine.
I think, I mean, we went in on the 9/11, and I think that's why fucking
Coming up, that's why I'm bringing it up.
TSA went fucking ham on that, but
well, TSA didn't exist before 9/11, bro.
Well, I mean, we went ham.
Was
I mean,
fucking
you
whack
could
and
have
nut.
at any point in time you could implement a TSA, but they went fucking crazy with it. Like, you know what I mean? Before you could just walk right in, like you're talking about, you see your friends at the gates.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can't do that shit anymore, man.
And then some guy tried to blow his shoes up, and then you had to take your shoes off. And then some guy tried to blow his underwear up, and then you had to fucking go through a metal or a fucking X-ray. Oh, that's mine.
I know. I needed to change it. We're smoking joints.
Change the flavor profile.
Yeah. Dude, remember that guy about, like, he's talking about terps? He's on the
Still in there.
He was talking about fucking, I can't remember. Oh, All Gas No Break show. And he had this dabber. He was talking about terps. It's the funniest shit ever, dude. Check it out.
I feel like there is a space for, because Bong Appetit exists. Cooking on High was a weed competition cooking show. Like, Hawaii, like, have you ever thought about doing your own thing? Like, just like even starting it as a YouTube thing? And just, like,
so we actually have a project that we're working on. So one of, which I don't want to reveal too much on it because we're working with actual like lawyers and we're working with trademark individuals so that it can be a real thing. You know, the reality is that in order for something to exist, someone has to start it.
But like you said, why not you?
Yeah, someone has, you know, something has always been a push of the envelope. Right. You know, with every thought of something, like even down to toothpaste. Like there was somebody who was like, who the hell is going to put toothpaste on a toothbrush?
Right?
Yeah.
That needs to fucking happen.
Yeah.
Who thought about that shit?
Yeah. And then they made toothpaste and put it in a tube. And, you know, now here we are. So that's how, you know, things are started. It has to be started from somewhere. Shit, why the fuck did I say that shit?
About starting like your cooking show and doing that kind of stuff.
Our project, yeah. So
you can't reveal too much, so don't forget that it's a secret.
We are working on a project so that we can answer the question that a lot of people have, which is like, how can I make my own edibles? Speaking of making your own edibles, we're going to be offering an edible class.
Oh,
see, like, yeah, right?
Okay.
So one of the things that we do for our social club is we actually do events for members, which we do have members that have attended. We did a 420 puff and paint, which was awesome.
Dope. I see the whole wine and fucking draw and shit, but like that puff and paint, that's a good idea.
That's what I said. It's like they do it with wine. Why not do it with weed?
Yeah. So,
right? Bingo bango.
People who joined, they got infused food, elixirs. They had a 2-hour painting experience. We had a bud bar, so you could make your purchases in house. Then we also had live DJ, aerial dancing, things like that. So coming up, we have a few events coming up that I did want to mention because I do go off on tangents and I forget what I need to talk about. It's terrible.
We talked about it before we started recording, so it feels like we already did, but
terrible.
Tell the people.
Right. So we have one event that is called a retreat for people that have gone to it. Thank you for Butt Naked, because they actually did a promo video for one of the events, and basically it's like a art festival. I like to think of it like Woodstock for Hawaii. So it's a 3-day festival. It's like an art festival. We have aerial dancing, we have fire dancing, you have different art vendors. It is cannabis friendly, mushroom friendly, dog friendly, kid friendly.
Nice.
Yeah, you can.
No alcohol though, yeah.
No,
I remember
alcohol.
that. I kind of like that. I
Yeah,
remember that.
I
was
love
like,
that.
That's cool, yeah.
Yeah, because then you are setting the pace for the right environment.
Nobody acts a fool. Like,
Right.
Yeah, we ain't got. Listen, man, I ain't got time to be dealing with that. Okay,
Fuck yeah.
got insurance now.
so
Like,
much of a different atmosphere. Like the atmosphere is so different. Like, and you're not worried about drunk people. People want to fucking fight, and like it's so much better.
Are all of your events like themed?
so,
Like,
I guess kind of they are, because we have done a snorkel event.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so we worked with a local company. They provided the divers. We also had gear for them. And of course our catering company, we provide the food for people. What else have we done?
Eat some edibles and jump in the water.
Oh, so actually what we did is we had a big ass floaty.
like an insurance
We took it
nightmare.
up. Yeah, I know. somebody like, how they die? Like, oh shit, don't say nothing.
Statistic wank number 1.
Right. So actually what we decided to do is we took a big floaty out in the water, and we had pre-rolls, and we just put them in little bags, so when people got in the water, they could have a smoke out in the water, like kind of away from everybody. And then of course you have a guided dive tour. So after that, you do your dive tour, you have your smoke out in the ocean, you can come back in, have some food, chill out, have a traditional beach day. And you get to know some people in your community that are also enthusiasts, connoisseurs.
You know what'd be good? A smoke and shoot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Insurance
What you
form? Nope.
No, hey,
Not approving this
that would
COI.
fucking prove that cannabis
That makes me
and
nervous.
firearms would go hand in hand.
Oh,
Can't discriminate.
man. Yeah.
No, yeah, you're right. That's one of the
Tell
things
you
I
what.
don't like about Hawaii's laws is that you can't have a medical card and own a gun.
Yeah.
Have a
Right.
gun permit at the
So
same time.
like
That's-
throwing that shit would be fucking
that's
badass.
bullshit. That's
fucking
a
bullshit,
bullshit
dude.
call. And they just recently did that. It wasn't like that.
Smoke and shoot. That's
One of those most non-violent people you'll
Yeah,
meet.
yeah,
right.
Smoke, you know what I
You
mean?
get
but
there and
think
they're
about it. How
like,
how fun would it be just to like really zone out on a target and you, pow, whoa, that's fucking cool. You know?
Yeah. I love
Shooting
shooting.
guns is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. Like
Haven't-
when you feel that power, you're like, oh. You feel it down there. You like, oh.
Bah, what the fuck? That's awesome.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
give you
like,
some more.
yeah.
It's been a long time. I did it like 20 years ago in a gun range in Waikiki, one of those gun
Oh,
clubs.
man.
The second floor Waikiki gun clubs indoors.
Fucking fun.
It is.
It's super
Holy
fun.
shit.
Come on, guys. Like, you played duck hunt as a kid.
Oh, I get it. I fucking get it.
Yeah.
There's some of my members. They as soon as we started talking about guns, they were like, oh my god,
I know.
I didn't know she had one of those. Oh, she's so polite. I thought it was a water gun. Yeah.
Like, what do you expect?
Yeah.
I mean, we live in this society where it's part of our constitutional rights.
Yeah. I mean, I come from the South,
Right.
so you already know we.
Regardless if you're
Step on our
you got
porch.
your medical card, fuck that.
It's a lot of big cities that kind of frown on it. Like, you know what I mean? But, like, in places, rural Georgia, the Dakotas, shit, you need that shit. That's like...
Oh, that shit is buck wild there now. Oh my God, guns now. Thank you, Jesus, for the laws that we have here, because
No.
I personally, I have been sheltered by Hawaii. I came to visit Georgia. I lived here 4 years before I visited back home. Oh my God, I was like in culture shock. I went to the car wash, and the attendant, the guy that gives you the put your car in neutral, that guy, okay. he told me to put my car in neutral. I go in there. I'm like, this is a normal day. Okay, the car wash place looks a little trashier than what I remember, but it's fine. I'm here for the car wash. I get out and start vacuuming my car. The same attendant is going across the parking lot with an assault rifle.
Whoa.
Yes. And everybody's just like,
Don't mind me and my AR.
that's nothing. And me, I'm flabbergasted. I'm the person that you never want to see in the drug exchange. I'm like the person on the movie. Does anyone see this? Oh my God. Oh, in my neighborhood. Yes. And he did a drug exchange. That was the craziest part. I was like, oh my God. So the guy that works at the car wash is the drug dealer. What the fuck?
So he was slanging and he had an AR on him.
Across the street from the police department.
Wow.
This shit is crazy.
Breaking
Safely
Bad.
through fucking
This shit is
car
crazy.
wash.
That's
It came from a small town.
that's
This shit was
serious.
never like that. Now this shit is buck wild loader. I was like, damn.
You gotta fucking hustle for that money, man.
Oh my God. I would never want to do the cannabis industry over there. Oh my God.
Just get robbed constantly.
Hell
When,
yeah.
When rec first hit California, people were getting fucking robbed.
Still happening.
Yo,
Yeah, I mean,
right.
Like it was like Wild West kind of robbing. Like they'd fucking go in there and just swamp, bruh. So I remember like I was working in SAC, and I think it was like 2009. I want to say. Fuck, man, you go by the dispensaries because the dispensaries all medical, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like you see cops out in front or like security guards, and like they're strapped up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh fuck, they're protecting something, you
Yeah.
know? Like, wow.
Yeah, they're protecting the product. I think what a lot of people see now. So back then, because things evolve. So back then it was the robbing, and what I see a lot on just like kind of a plain level is the consumers are the people that are being taken advantage of now. That term, a quick lick, like people actually get stood up, not stood up in the sense of they don't get their product, stood up in the sense that they met a new person online and they say, hey, you know what, go ahead and send us the money and we're going to have somebody deliver it to you, and boom, you never get your product.
I've seen videos.
The old school jacking.
I've seen videos where people just straight up fucking take your shit walking out of the dispensary.
Yeah,
Just fucking
that's nuts.
hit a lick that way. Just fucking boop. Nice
That's
fucking
nuts.
cookies
Jacking-
bag. That's mine's now.
Jacking's happened ever since.
That's
Yeah.
always been.
I mean, in high school, hey, just give me $5. I'll be right back. Grab you some weed.
Yeah,
You give that $5 as a freshman, they'll be like, whoop, later.
yeah.
But because of the availability and people walking out of dispensaries with bags and shit, like the opportunity is more prevalent, and the brazenness of the youth
Oh yeah.
has gone up. These motherfuckers.
Oh,
these
yeah.
guys got
Yeah.
shit.
You see the ones where they just walk into the store and like fucking fill like trash bags and everyone just watches it and they just like leisurely walk out.
Yeah.
And it's like
That's
because like
because
the
in
laws,
California, you
right? They
can't
said
do
like are
shit.
like yeah, so it's like fuck, you know that's crazy, man.
I've seen
Like,
videos
fuck.
of kids trying to do that in Hawaii, but I don't think it happens too much because fucking
The uncles did
yeah,
right
they'll
there.
fuck you up in that store.
fucking
Lock
parents
the
give
door
you
and now you
lickings.
can't leave.
Especially a
bitch.
small business. Fuck yeah, dude. I'd be beating people's ass, but
You
I'd take
know?
some shit.
What it is for Hawaii is cyber. That's the scam. That's the scam artist for Hawaii. Because you're right, we are super nice people, and honestly, we're not fighters. Now, some of us are fighters. Like when they get geeked up, hell yeah, they fighting. That should be funny as fuck. I be watching it, ordering hot wings, be like, can I get a new drink? Oh yeah, as soon as I see some shit brewing, I am the first one on the scene. Dun, 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 dun. Watching it. Hell yeah. Terrible.
Breaking news.
Oh, I ain't reporting shit, but I'm gonna watch the shit out of it. Hell yeah, I'm not gonna break up shit. But that's the good thing about Hawaii. We're not really fighters. So, damn, it's the first time I forgot my thought. Oh, it was so good.
Hell yeah.
Damn, it was so good. Oh,
I like how you forgot that this is the second time you forgot your thoughts.
I thought it was the first time.
Nah, this is the second.
Oh, this is my second time.
Yeah.
Damn.
Shout out to Blue Magoo Cookies.
Damn. I was trying to like
Got
hang
'em.
in there too. Yeah, I was like doing. I told myself
No,
I
you
was
did
gonna bring
good.
a notebook. I forgot it. Hell yeah, I was gonna like
We usually wing everything anyway.
keep up
better
with my
that way.
shit. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we still got that 3 paper fatty of that.
How long have we been going?
Hour 23.
Oh shit.
Oh, we should roll. You should roll that.
Yeah,
and
you
fucking
sure?
Get into it. We should like
Roll some of
combine-
this.
We should combine
Sure.
forces like Voltron.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, that might
roll
be
some of this.
That might be a 4
So-
paper
Is that the
fatty.
same as this?
No. So
should
what
throw
you
in some of
guys
this.
have over there is the Miracle Alien cookies known as Mac. What we have right here is our Purple Punch, which it is absolutely delicious. It is a indica dominant hybrid, and it is more of a psychedelic high, which I personally enjoy a lot because I do want to feel that little, yeah, riding in the car, music going,
We're gonna Voltron this
Yeah.
shit.
Like Captain Planet.
yeah, let's go.
Weird.
Let's take off.
I feel like they never really like come together. They just like pointed their rings all at the sky, but like Voltron like
Their
came
ideas
together.
were together, and they made Captain Planet.
A Megazord.
Yeah, like or Power Rangers. That's maybe more.
Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Red Ranger going to jail for scamming.
What?
I
You hear
did
that?
not hear that.
Jason?
No.
Not Jay scamming who? What did he
I
do?
don't on like first name basis. Tax fraud.
Like Best Buy kind
Oh
fucking.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it all
that's
went
wrong.
south after Power Rangers was done.
Yeah, he's like, that's it. That's it. I'm throwing in the towel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did the old Wesley Snipes.
Fucking Green Ranger. That's why I scooped him.
He had made all that money, smoked it up.
Yeah.
Then he was like,
Cocaine's
damn, how me
out
get
of
out of
the
this? Hell yeah. He's like, how me get out of this shit? Shit, I don't know what to do. One of his dumbass friends said, hey, I got an idea. He went with
Just
it.
hide this fucking money and no one will know.
They'll never know it's me.
Was it a lot of money?
They'll never
It
know.
was substantial.
See, but that means he probably was doing it for a while, so he must have done something where they were like, fuck.
Speaking
Fuck
of Martha
you.
Stewart, she got
Speaking
fucking.
of Martha's nice one, dude.
Hey.
Fucking, what is she doing now? Her and Snoop Dogg still doing their
She's
TV
gangster right now.
Oh,
dude.
yo, she's got it going on now.
She didn't snitch on nobody.
Hell, let's be real though. Okay, if somebody came to us, we doing our business. Okay, they come to us and they like, hey, next week they gonna bust your shit wide open. You gonna stop your shit, right?
Right.
You're not gonna keep doing it and be like, I ain't know this was gonna happen. You gonna move all that shit out.
Right.
Hell yeah, you gonna put Jesus everywhere. Bring in some foster kids. Hell yeah, have some puppies in the back breeding. You listen, you gonna get that shit right. So I'm not mad at Martha for doing what she needed to do to get her shit right. I would have did the same damn thing if somebody came to me and said, hey, Jane, I got some inside information. Let me tell you, shit. Listen.
You know why we don't care? Is because she broke a law that was made by rich people to protect rich people from ripping
Oh
off
man,
other
let me
rich
tell you,
people.
those white people were so angry at her. How could you, Martha?
Yeah,
How
that-
could you?
You Benedict Arnold.
My
They all
children
do that
look
shit.
up to you.
Look at Nancy.
I'll never eat your chicken ever.
Nancy Pelosi is like the richest
Slow
fucking member of Congress or politician because of all her stock
Oh
shit
damn.
she makes. She knows what's up. She got the inside fucking trading shit going on, but her and her husband.
Oh my god, dude.
Hey, I ain't mad at it. If you have taken the time to learn your market, learn what's going to make you money, why are you mad at someone that actually did it? Figure out how you can do it
They're
too.
just mad because they didn't do it first.
Hell yeah. Listen, you got to figure out how you can make yourself better so you can start making some money too. Then you won't be mad.
The law is really you found out first. So
Yeah.
that's not fair to me.
Right. Hey, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not a political person, but I admire the hustle.
Hell yeah.
I do. I admire the hustle. So when people go out, they do it, they make their money, they make their bread. I'm not mad at it when I see it. I'm not mad at the elevation. I see it, I admire it. I'm like, man, I want to do that. I want to be like them. And how can I make this better? How can I do this but make it better? Yeah. I ain't mad at the hustle. Shout out to Martha.
Shout out to Martha. Fuck.
Hell
Are you
yeah.
guys done giggling?
Bro.
Done?
I'm sorry.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Having a laughing fit over there.
Wouldn't that be some shit if they actually watched this? Like one of Martha's producers watched this and they were like, oh, he said her name.
I love Martha Stewart.
There's like an algorithm that
You
alerts
can
them.
sponsor the show.
Yeah, hell
mention
yeah.
her name
Come
as many
pick me
times
up,
as you
Martha.
want.
Me, you, Snoop, we can do some things. Hell yeah. Imagine my cooking with your cooking. That'll be great. Diversity. You know that word they said. Everybody said it in the board meeting.
Fuck
Martha,
yeah.
we need more diversity. Then someone said, I got it. Snoop D-O-double-G. Boom.
For the brand.
Boom. They were high too. The person whoever suggested Snoop, they were high as fuck. But it worked.
Martha got
Hell
so
yeah,
much
dude.
street cred because of that shit. So awesome.
She already had street cred.
No, I mean like.
She was.
Oh, listen. When Snoop came in, we forgave everything that Martha did.
Yeah, right.
We did. We actually kind of made it like, Martha, she was in jail too. She been through shit too.
She's back on top. Get her shit back in Target. Get her shit out
She
there.
in like the nicest jail cell you ever seen. Shit, it's
For
like,
real. It smelled like scented candles and shit.
hell yeah, she's still doing her cooking classes from
Right.
behind the wall.
Have you
Giving-
seen the commercial for the lighter? The big
Oh,
lighters
yeah.
with her and Snoop Dogg?
You can like things and more. Yeah.
It's just a longer
Yes.
neck.
Just lean into it. And
Have you
great.
tried those though?
those lighters?
Yeah.
I've had them. Yeah.
This might be
They're
a
good.
paper
The
fatty.
knockoffs though ain't shit. It's like the fake earbuds.
Oh,
The
fake
the earbuds.
Yeah.
You have the AirPod Pros, and then they make the earbuds.
Yeah.
That's what the fake lighters are like. You're like, damn, what's this
You're saying
reception?
bullshit.
What am I hearing? Is this radioactivity going on in my earbuds?
You hear like Chinese fucking banter, like what the fuck?
This can't be healthy.
I had these ones where if somebody called, it would read the number, but with a thick Chinese accent.
Oh shit.
1 7 6
Full.
4 3.
I
It sounds
love that.
racist. I'm Asian, so I
love
can do
it.
it. But it was crazy. It was like, what the fuck? And so sometimes I'd have my phone connected to the Bluetooth in the office, and it'd be playing some music and just get interrupted by this Chinese lady who just fucking
What?
yelling numbers at us. What does this mean?
Talk about diversity. We got colors of the rainbow in there. Look at that.
That looks beautiful. That looks beautiful.
See?
Let me see it.
That is quality. You know what I'm saying,
Hold it
people?
up next to your face.
I'm still in it. Okay? I am still in this
It's
race.
fucking good.
Thank you very much.
I was telling her how there's a lot of people that go downhill. Like,
Well, you're hanging tough.
Yeah.
I have practiced. I'm very proud of myself.
Hey,
I
you gotta train.
smoke a lot of weed. I'm not gonna lie. It's so funny. I go back home. They're like, "Are you happy with yourself?" Hell yeah. That's like one of my exes. Are you
Around?
happy that you smoke someone? Oh man, I'm happy as a kite. Hell yeah. Stress free, not going through that bullshit. Mm-hmm.
It's an
Life is good.
accomplishment every time I sit through one of these. I don't know. I had like 4 there. Did we
They're
roll
u-
4 joints
they're
already?
used.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you want to use some of these? I brought these.
Oh,
It's
there's
gonna
tips
be a
in.
4.
And then
paper
there's papers
fatty.
too.
I just need a long tip.
Why don't you cannibalize some of these?
Don't fucking use
oh.
that against me.
Here, I got you.
Isolate that.
Yeah.
The
You
man
got-
wants a long tip.
you need to make a crutch.
I got you.
May got us. May
I
got
got
us.
here.
Oh yes,
Oh,
cannabis,
that's not
Malay
gonna
cannabis.
work, I'm sorry.
What if
Oh,
you
you
wrap
need
like
a big one?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is
This
probably
is a-
gonna be a 401.
this
Thank
is
you,
a
my
3
sister.
paper?
Thank
Oh
you.
my God. Let me tell you, seeing what you're doing is what made me get a digital business card. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were at a festival. We were doing a festival. This is when we had printed cards. And I had just gave this guy my business card. Shit. 15 minutes later, this motherfucker done made it into a crutch.
Hell yeah.
Yes. I'm like, he will never know how to get back in contact with me. What the fuck? You smoked the shit.
Every time.
Damn. So I saw that. I said, man, I can never, ever, ever get a printed card. I have to get a digital one.
Oh fuck.
Mm-hmm. And now that's what ours.
Potheads
Tap your-
do that.
What do you
though.
got? Like a QR code or like a bump it thing?
Yeah, let me tell you, I paid $80 for this. I show this shit off every chance I get. Hell
Oh,
yes.
hell yeah.
I couldn't wait for you to ask for this shit. Can I see your phone, please? Let's test the theory.
Yeah.
Actually, my phone is not being used currently for a live, so I will. So what do I got to do? Open my camera?
Technology. No, actually, a little
the
closer.
QR
A little
code.
closer. Let me
Ah.
just tap your phone. And my
Oh, there I
code
see
actually
something.
should come up.
Chrome NFC tag.
Yes. Click on that tag.
Yep, I'm opening
And
Google Chrome.
boom, our business
Shout
profile
out
is
to
going to
the
come
Seen
up.
that
ABC
before on Instagram.
Overview.
Yes. So this is actually our
Nice.
business card now.
That's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, Instagram, Facebook.
Mm-hmm. And then you have a QR code on the back in case the
Links.
person doesn't have a NCF reader.
So, but most phones nowadays have that, right?
Yes,
Oh,
most phones do.
shit.
If
How
they,
How'd you get that?
so I was on
paid
Instagram, and remember I told you that I saw the person that did that. I was on Instagram, and when I saw, you know how our fucking phones are. You know how the fucking government is. You talking about some shit. I need this, and then all of a sudden a commercial come up. Well, the damn dot commercial came up, and I was like, oh shit, that's a real thing. So I researched all the ones that existed because I know there has to be somebody that's better than Dot. I want the best. Okay, I'm not trying to pay a subscription. I'm trying to change
Right,
this hoe
right.
as many times as I want to. And that's the beauty of this card. If I want to be sophisticated, which right now it has a more sophisticated profile, it is. But when we do our festivals, it's more of a funky side. You know, it looks more like, what's
It's
this?
in there. It worked.
Yeah, what's this bitch up to? I like it. You can tell that bitch makes chicken. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, so it gives me the ability to change profiles as many times as I want to fit my needs. And it also has our video address. Loads right on your phone. Save to your phone now. My phone this will never become a clutch. Ever.
Done and done. See, dispensaries have something like that. Easy peasy.
Mm-hmm. Fuck that shit. Oh, this shit was so funny. I tried to give this shit to Jason. Oh my God, we were high as fuck. I tried to do this. Oh my God, it was the worst experience. He was like, oh my God, we went through like so many times where I was like, okay, no, you just need to press this. Okay, you just need. He was like, man, this is a lot. God, dog. I was like, man, we are high.
Technology.
We, you know what I'm saying? It's my fault. It's not your fault. It's mine. We are high. I did get. That's a lot for us. I can tell that this is about to be like the ultimate joint.
It is.
This is like 4 papers.
No, 3. Why are you doing 4? I thought it was 3.
Fuck, he went big for you. This
then
is
you
this is
should-
a record. If it's a
Okay.
4-paper joint,
We combined
the
forces,
biggest
so it's
joint.
gonna be
Listen.
fucking.
this will be the
There-
biggest joint
I
on
feel
Everyone
like
Knows You're
3
High.
had like some symbolism to it. You know what I mean?
Bruh, come on.
Listen.
Let's be flexible here.
Okay.
There's 3
My
of
man
them.
said we're going big and we're going home. Yeah.
And then we're going to work tomorrow. Hold on, I gotta pee.
Yeah. Pretend like
Talk
none of
amongst
that happened.
yourselves.
So how much flour do you think that is?
Maybe like over a quarter,
Nice.
possibly.
Nice.
Definitely not a 3-paper fat.
Blend it with some of the freshest flour. I love it.
Yes. So I grew the Blue Magoo cookies and the ice cream cake,
It's very good.
and fucking I like that. I mean, it was easy to grow. It wasn't. I didn't run into too much problems.
See, I'm not a grower at all, but I definitely have an appreciation for growers.
Yeah. They love what they do. You know, it's like every farmer. They love what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. You definitely need to be a part of our rolling class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking expert.
Not all,
Yo,
don't know how to roll.
if you are rolling this, if you can roll sushi, you can roll a blunt.
bro. Tamaki all day,
I
bruh.
don't know if I rolled sushi before.
Shit, if you roll a burrito, which most people do, most people you don't roll it. You don't roll the damn tortilla snack. Hell yeah, you have rolled a blunt. The same principles. Rice paper, same shit. You rolling blunts.
Summer rolls.
Hell yeah. Spring rolls, you rolling blunts.
Yep.
Wontons, blunts. All that shit, you rolling.
Don't underestimate your hands.
Notice what culture that hits mainly Asian. Okay, yes, our brothers and sisters.
Oh,
They've
yeah.
been doing it a long time. Gotta learn from them. Come together, people.
I gotta tilt my head on this one.
Is it like eating a taco? Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's getting real in
What do
here.
you think about those clear papers?
I used to love.
I don't. The plastic ones?
I used to, as a kid, I used to
They're
love
not
them.
plastic. I
And
think
now
they're
I
made
know
of, like,
it's fucking bullshit, but like
glucose or something.
as a kid, it's cellulose. It's like oil.
Cellulose.
But after a while, it's kind of like, oh,
not
dude, this
plastic.
can't be good.
I
But
thought
it
it was
doesn't-
plastic.
No, that would be horrible.
Oh my god! Because I went to a smoke shop and I bought some clear pre-roast, the cones, the ones that use stuff. And when it burned, it felt like the texture of it felt like it was plastic.
No.
And when it was burning, I was like, man, is this healthy? Should I be doing this? God, I don't want to be that person.
Yeah.
Not know what they're smoking. Damn.
The first statistic.
Wouldn't it be great if it
Yeah.
was easier to roll it conveniently in like just leaves, like cannabis leaves?
Oh my god.
I know they make hemp wraps and all that shit, but there's like highly processed. If you're looking for like clean, bong rips. Bong rips is the answer.
Well, you know what? I think what you would have to do is you would have to find a distributor that would be willing to manufacture it for you.
Like a cannagar.
It can definitely happen.
Yeah. There's a couple of people locally who have been like refining their skills in the cannagar.
Yeah,
Arena.
I think any idea can be pursued. Yeah, I'm saying like you can like literally sell cheese and say, hey, I have a factory of mice making cheese and the cheese buttons, and we're gonna sell this shit on Etsy for $10.99. I promise you, there's gonna be somebody out there buying that shit. They're gonna be like, oh my god, it's the best shit ever. I wear it on my kids' clothes. I think it's so cute. I got it for my cat. Hell yeah, it's a motherfucker out there that's like that. It's the beautiful thing about the day and age that we live in. As long as you do it.
Who would have thought Crocs would have swung back around and young, cool kids would be wearing Crocs with crazy ass button things on them? That shit is out of this world. I can't understand it.
Crazy for Crocs.
Yeah.
Well, Crocs, they're smart because they found a way to make code languages for people by buttons.
Yeah.
You can find your people by a single button.
Yeah.
Look down while you're in the elevator. Now all of a sudden you know the person
Your
smoked
phone's right
weed.
here. You just go, whoop.
Yeah. You're like, oh shit, you got the symbol. I like I like herbs too. Yeah. Trying to strike up a conversation.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So yeah, you smoke too?
I still feel uncomfortable wearing like weed shirts and shit like that out in public.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know what it is. I fucking am on an internet
I
podcast
like it.
that I smoke weed on, but for some reason I just
Yo, Zoomies, I love Zoomies. Like Zoomies is like stoner and mushroom person's heaven for clothing apparel. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. When we first started our social club, that's where we got our uniforms from. Zoomies.
Dope.
Yeah, we started out with a shirt that was made from them that said that we were the plug. And it has a picture of a plumber guy. Yeah, and on the back of the shirt it says 1-800-420. Call us, we got what you need. Hell yeah. And it's so cute, casual, discreet. God dog it. Look at that. Damn, you definitely got to smoke that holding it up. You cannot hold that bitch down at all.
you can hide behind it.
Let me take the camera.
Let the people
We
see
gotta
that
see this.
shit. Hold that up to one of those cameras, yo.
Look at that shit right there.
After standing up to take that little break, I just
Good
realized I'm way higher than I thought I was.
I'm telling you, dude.
That's how you know I'm from the South. Only people from the South be like calling
need
more
something for,
names
like, a
in like
size
inappropriate sessions,
Here.
inappropriate times.
Put that lighter next to it.
Lighter for scale.
Lighter for scale.
Damn.
Anybody got a banana?
I can hide the
Right.
hide the lighter behind it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not fair.
Woo. Yeah, it's completely hidden. That's it. Wow. Doing it.
Have you ever, like, I don't know how to word this question.
Like scale.
That's crazy.
Alright, this is gonna be like a breather.
How are you gonna light that shit? Oh, here, you need this
I
motherfucker.
need that motherfucker.
Go ahead, Bruce.
Gotta puff on those.
I like how the rest of the Justice League calls Batman by his first name, Bruce. God damn it, we're not trying to keep our identity, guys. They call Flash Barry. It's like, what? Come on. But I guess they all call each other. They all are on a first name basis with each other.
They're homies, man.
Yeah, they are. Super best friends.
Wow.
It's like a incense smudge. Like a sage smudge.
Have you guys seen the Marty missile?
No.
What is the Marty missile?
The Marty missile. So earlier you were talking about a cone or a filter that was big enough for what you needed. So there are some people that have developed a amazing glass filter that can hold up to a pound of weed. Yes, and what they call it, the papers, is already wrapped for you. It's already together, so you have a more consistent burn, and you have better chances of creating an actual 1 pound joint. And it's called the Marty missile.
1 pound.
Let's do it.
Hey, it is going down. Check
Holy
that out.
Fuck knuckles.
Check that out. Yes.
I was trying to ask this question in a way, but I can't really figure out a way to word it without it sounding kind of like bad. But like, have you ever like looked at something and like not want to do it? Like, I don't want to do. Like, you know when you get a shot, like you know you're gonna take
Right,
it.
hit it already.
You know
It's gonna go out.
With peer pressure, I like it.
Yeah, I'm.
You said peer pressure. All right, here we go.
All right.
But yeah, like a shot, like you look here, like
I don't know if I want.
that's how I feel about that. Yeah, it's like I don't know if I want to fucking really get into that.
It's
shit.
more of a breather, like a instead of a puffer.
Away from the mic if you can, like away, or cover it even. Just go like that.
Oh, you talking about your cough?
Yeah.
I thought he was talking about me inhaling.
was fucking
Now I
coughing.
realize I'm fine. It's you, motherfucker. That's what he's saying.
I'm coughing.
Yeah, I can see like you were like one of the people in the pandemic that spoke up when people cough. Like, hey, you need to cover your mouth.
No, I am thinking from the audio listener's
He's a tech-
perspective.
the-
People
the
who listen
tech
with their
perspective.
earbuds in, they're gonna be like, "Oh, fuck, that's loud." I was one of the ones in the pandemic who didn't give a fuck about anything and just kind of just did my thing.
Me too. Sorry, guys out there. So like
Oh no,
that's my,
I definitely, yeah.
I don't like to brag about it, but I haven't gotten COVID yet, and I'm not vaccinated. Like,
Me-
and fucking,
hey.
I've traveled.
Come on.
I've
I
gone
had
places.
COVID 3 times.
It's okay. You can still get love.
I
baby.
go to
We
work.
still love you. We still
I
love
go
you. It's
to
okay.
work. We do, you know, like I mean, when it was required, I wore a mask. You know what I mean? I wasn't like one of those rebels, but
Yeah.
I mean, like as soon as I didn't have to, I didn't wear it. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't. I'm not one of those people.
My boy Drew fought
I
the
would
system
laugh.
the
I'd
whole
look at
way.
people who cough and be like, "Oh fuck, you're gonna get busted, yo!" Like, oh shit.
Look, I'll never
I would
forget.
tease my kids like, "You can't fucking like, shh, you can't sneeze."
Right. Oh my God. So I think everybody probably experienced it the first time that you had to cough or like sneeze in public during COVID and you were in line. Oh my God, that's the worst feeling. I remember that being in Don Coyote. Now, first of all, it's not
Quixote.
common. Oh
Quixote.
shit. Yeah, I be saying Hawaiian words all fucked
That's
up
not even
and
the
don't
Hawaiian
even be
word,
caring.
it's Spanish.
Oh, see again. I just be just going for it. Don't even.
It's confusing. It's
Nobody's,
a Japanese store with a fucking
Hey,
fictional character's name.
hell yeah.
It's weird. I get it.
Yeah, so it's not every day that you see a black person in there in the first place. So yeah, I'm in line with my little items and shit. People are surprised, like, "Oh, how'd you know about this place?" And I have like, when I say I felt this bitch coming down, yeah, I felt it coming deep down from my esophagus. Okay, I had an itch that was turning into a cough, and I had to hold this shit. I had to hold it because I was almost to the register, and we were at the peak of COVID. We were at the time where they were like, "Bitch, don't you come out unless it's
Someone's
essential."
about to fucking tackle
They
you.
didn't even want you in the store.
Yeah, they like, "Bitch, if you ain't got a job that's taking care of people right now, don't you get your ass out here." Hell yeah, I'm holding the shit in line, about to die, looking like you. Yeah.
I'm like, I gotta hit this motherfucker hard.
I don't want to hit it hard. I'm trying to preserve myself.
No
But yeah,
way.
I know exactly what you mean. It's fucking. It was like everybody's gonna look at you. I'm like, bitch, get over it. It was crazy.
Come on, Kalei.
I had
This
to.
is really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I am very impressed. Yes. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Yes, you did.
Burning nicely.
Mast. You know what this means, though?
What?
4 paper joints from now on.
It's only gonna fucking escalate from there.
The bar has been set. Well, Elements, what the fuck, man? Sponsor us already.
What is the biggest available paper out there? Like 1 sheet.
They have tear your own.
No, I know, but that's long. How wide do those get?
You can stack it.
Lame. I want 1 sheet fat fatties. I guess it's like those competition pre-roll cones. Yeah.
So there
that
is
1 pound.
there is
Not
a
that
too
big,
big,
but
though.
like yeah, no, there
There is a too big
where it
because
starts
like
to-
yeah, it'll fucking flaccid out on you.
yeah. I've seen so many videos of like festivals where people are getting yelled at for like letting it droop and it's like pick it up. Hold it up.
Well, they have a
Know your
splint
etiquette,
now on it.
fucker.
They have a little 3D printed splint that it sits on. And you just scooch it.
How about those fucking leaf blower things where they just load the bowl and just blow it in
Oh,
your
see,
face?
that would be too much for me. Like, I'm a flower girl all day long, but when it comes to things like excessive smoke, dabbing, okay, excessive. Good Lord, who came up? Who said I gotta get higher than high? Damn, motherfucker! Listen, I can't take that. That's when I am coughing and my arms are up like this. Everybody like, is she okay? Yes, it's too much. It's too much. That's where
Your
the
arms up? Do they get light and float up?
I don't know if this helps or
That's
not.
something I've been experiencing lately.
But when I get like, where I feel like I'm so high I can't breathe, I put my hands in the air. Like in my mind, I think my lungs are opening up because my hands are up. I don't know if it's
You're
true.
just reaching for Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know if any of this shit is true. This is just the thought process that I've told myself in my head, so I do it. And I feel like it's helping.
You're on the bottom side of the earth. And you're
I
hanging
don't know if
upside
it
down.
is. Shit. I don't take dabs often because I am that person that's coughing like it's my first time. Like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Get that bitch some water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pat her back. It's
Turn
okay.
the fan.
Yeah,
Right.
turn the fan. Yeah. Speaking of
It is crazy the amount of THC you can get in like 1 hit,
Yeah.
1 dab.
yeah.
I was taking I take little tiny ones.
Little boogers.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Rip that shit.
You
Get
be
it
doing
saucy.
like caterpillars in there.
Yeah. I cough like a fucking. I cough so much. So I'm like, whatever. Fucking, we're going
That's
down
like
this.
a whole nother segment of YouTube
Yeah.
where people fucking drip 2-gram worms into their bangers and it's just like dripping all over
Oh,
their
cuz.
desk. You know what's in their carpet. I want to see those guys film their floor
Just a
Fuck.
whole bunch of dripping in their
Sticky.
bangers.
all over their shoes. I seen one guy holding one slab like huge and to a little tiny banger, not much bigger than this. I was like, dude, holy shit. Again, yeah, why? Who wants to get that high? And who's gonna clean your floor? I'm sure.
The alcohol.
I got shit to do.
Yeah, right.
Nah,
You know
yeah.
they be high as fuck because they be coughing and coughing up to the point to where they got like snot and shit coming out of their nose.
It's like painful cough. Huh?
Yeah, they look like they experienced the Blair Witch Project or some shit, but they just like all they did was hit the dab. Damn, why you gotta look like that? That's what I look like. It's too much shit coming outside my mouth. Too much.
No can.
No, stick with the flower.
But then again, there's people who would say that this is fucking a lot, and it is. This is a fat. What did you
It
say? Like
is.
a quarter? You would guess? No, over a quarter.
I'm so proud of myself. I really am.
Great. How far we've come. A quarter used to last me and a group of 12 friends 8 weeks.
Oh my God. I remember like when I first started purchasing and I was purchasing grams and I was wondering if the guy would be mad at me if I asked for half a gram. Yeah. I go every day. You know what I'm
I just want that
saying?
one blunt out of that.
Wasting money
ground.
like a motherfucker.
That reminds me of college. Like, hey, dude, come on, split that 20 with me. All right.
Hell yeah.
One blunt out of this.
Broke as shit.
real.
You stretching the shit. Hell yeah, you barely got anything in there. It's like more tobacco than it is weed.
Yep. Oh, look at that fatty. It's like, on the other hand.
I present to you Exhibit A.
But you don't say shit because
Call
it's
that
free.
a knife?
Right.
That's a knife.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, man, it's good. Cough your ass off.
Hell yeah.
It's good.
That was the goal. Like you want to cough and get as high as possible off that thing.
Working. That's fucking funny. You know, it was crazy. Like, I sweat all day at the shop, and I'm like, I come over here, I'm like, all right, it feels nice. I fucking start sweating again. I'm like, damn.
You want to switch seats?
Nah, we're good. We're good.
Sure.
It's part of it, dude.
Cold.
We're fucking. Huh?
I mean, you hot. Right
I'm
now.
not cold. I'm hot.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I was trying to be sarcastically sympathetic.
Oh man,
Sorry.
that didn't work, bro.
Ooh, how long have we been going now?
No, still got some on that fatty though.
I know, but I don't feel like
Hey,
those
yo.
two.
That roast for
154.
historic purposes.
I wanted to ask before I forget.
Yeah, go for it. Help
What
me.
was your specialty dish you made on Hell's Kitchen?
Oh fuck.
Oh, my signature dish.
Yeah, the signature. Yeah.
Yes, so I decided to make a lobster stuffed lamb rack. It was something that I saw one of my chefs make, and
Fucking serious? with
this is
that?
the thing: when you're at home, not at home, we were in a professional kitchen doing this. We did it for a magazine shoot.
Mhm.
Oh, it was perfect. We had like a whole month to practice this shit and get it right.
Before they filmed it for the show?
Lobsters.
No. This is when we did it for the magazine back home. Okay. When we did it for the magazine, shit was so beautiful, so elegant. Now, check this out. When you are doing a cooking competition, what you don't know is that where they film the, where you actually make the food and where you go present it on the stage and shit, it's a completely different location. It's not the same building. That shit is like across the street. You gotta like pass cars and shit.
Different sound stage.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta go a completely different place. Your food is sitting on that plate for 30 fucking minutes before he even takes that top off. Now, no one know. You don't know this as a contestant. You don't know. They don't tell you, hey, by the way, make something that will still stand up for 30 minutes because it's gonna be sitting there. All right. So imagine putting something hot. You know what I'm saying? You put it in a plate. You put a dome on top.
It's cooking still yet.
Hell yeah. So by the time they open that shit, whatever you had that was cute, curly on top, that shit is wilted like a motherfucker. Yeah. All right. Listen, if you were already borderline on some on the temperature, that shit, all right, bitch, it transitioned. Okay.
Right,
I don't know what
right.
to tell you. All right, it transitioned. What you think it was? Hell yeah, you better be cooking that bitch rare. Cause it's still gonna transition.
No
That shit
shit.
ain't real. That's not like real world scenarios. Because whenever would your food sit for 30 minutes and still be expected to be like judged on like?
It's not.
That's crazy.
Not in a real life scenario.
Yeah.
And even if you're doing it like the scenario that we first did it, we did it for a magazine shoot. So for that concept, we had, ample time to prepare. You know, we're doing it in our setting. Soon as we get done making it, you get the shot.
Got you.
Whereas over there, it's all about timing and setting, and then we get the right shot. And hey, can you guys get back in that building? Want you to come back and get in the camera. Just have excitement. Pretend we're not here. Pretend we're not here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reality TV, yo.
Hell yeah. You gotta like do the shit 3 or 4 times before you even sit down and be judged and shit. Yeah. They're like, have that same excitement. Just pretend we're not here.
Right.
Hell yeah. So by the time he opened my shit, my medium rare, that bitch was like medium well.
Right.
Okay. My lobster tail was like, bitch, we didn't want to be here in the first place. I asked you. Leave me be.
Started
Hell
crawling,
yeah.
scooting away.
I put some asparagus curls. It's where you You peel your asparagus and then you take the shreds and you fry them till they're crispy.
Oh,
Oh, hell yeah.
So they like hold their like curl.
It's so beautiful when it's done correctly. And honestly, when you serve it immediately afterwards, it's beautiful. It's beautiful as fuck because you see that shit, you eat it, you like, I didn't even know asparagus could do that. Hell yeah. We open that door and that shit look like a limp dick. You disgusted. You're like, oh, God. Oh, who did this? Oh, get this away from me. Oh, hell yeah. Shit was, I was shocked. I was, you know, you embarrassed and shit. Then you got the mental going on. Oh, shit, I'm on TV. Gotta hold my shit together.
Yes, chef. Thank you, chef, for that. That fucking.
Let me look normal. You saying that in your head, you don't look normal at all. People are like, is she okay? God.
So after like they film that episode and they critique your meal and they give you their feedback and you pass that stage or whatever, what happens? You guys go back, or you guys go home and come back next week? What's like?
No. So after you do your signature dish, it's actually a challenge. You can win a challenge or you lose a challenge. If you lose a challenge, you have a punishment. Might be like eating some bullshit. You might have to do prep for the other team. You might have to do like some crazy ass, it's reality TV. It's gonna be something juicy.
Right.
You ain't just gonna be like going back to your room like a regular day. And on the flip side, if you win, which, for our season, thank you, Jesus, the women, we won a lot. So, I'm a black girl from Georgia. I enjoyed every bit of it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, you not going to drink that champagne? Let me just go ahead and finish this for you. Yeah. Hell yeah. I was enjoying every bit of that. Okay. And some might say a little too much. Hey, it is what it is. All right.
Cross it off the list. Fuck
Hell
yeah, I did it.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
I ate 2 Bauer buns.
How much time did the show take? Like, how much time were you there?
So there are certain things that I can and cannot talk about. Now, granted, I don't think there's gonna be like a producer on this. Like, oh my gosh, she's giving away her secrets. I don't think that they're gonna. I don't know. You never know.
We're not that important.
You never know. Maybe one day we all blow up.
Remember that one time?
Yeah.
True that.
You know how girls are be trying to like find a way
keep
to
yourself safe. Keep yourself safe.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah.
Let's just say it was reality TV.
Reality TV, yeah. Absolutely. But it was fun. It was fun. I would say the thing that I remembered the most about doing that show, well, I'll say the lesson that I learned the most was who I am is enough. I don't have to be anybody else. Mm-hmm. I don't have even in terms of my talent. I don't have to try things that don't fit me necessarily. Me being myself, embracing my culture, embracing the cuisines that I've learned.
Right.
That's what makes what I do beautiful.
Right.
And honestly, less is more. Hell yeah, I was shit. I think I had like a bourbon sauce going on my lamb or some shit. Back then, when you were a young chef, you didn't have many people that were like, hey, I don't know about you putting alcohol and everything. You didn't have a lot of that. We were, what I'm saying? We were like happy that somebody was like actually creative enough to do it. So we were, tastes pretty good.
That sounds fucking bomb, man. Oh my goodness.
This is great.
Where'd you put the lobster? Like on top of the lamb, or is it like a surf and turf right off the bat?
No. So I rolled the lobster, and then I inserted it into the loin.
Get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So when we did it for the magazine shoot, we had a lot more.
You cored out the center? How'd you get it in? Oh, Jesus.
All right, chefs.
Shouldn't have done that.
Little tip. You can learn this. There's many different ways to do this, okay? Now, I'm going to share the broke way, and I'm going to share the we made it way, all right? First, the we made it way. Now, if you made it You can get you some liquid nitrogen. All right. Okay, that's what you're gonna use to freeze your lobster tail. So once you have your lobster tail, you're just gonna cut it in half. All right, put it on maybe some plastic wrap or something like that. Excuse me. And you're going to hit it with some liquid nitrogen. Your liquid nitrogen is going to freeze it instantly. And if you take a deboning knife, all you want to do is insert it directly into your loin until it goes to the other side.
Got you.
That's it. So once it's frozen, you take that plastic wrap off, and then you just slide it in there. You slide it into the loin.
Just slide it in.
That's literally what you do. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. And then you cool it. Let it cool a little bit.
How the fuck?
Maybe 30 minutes in the fridge just so it can keep that whole. And then you can start the process of cooking.
Is it rigid enough? Gotcha. Is it rigid enough to go all the way in?
So it depends. So when you freeze it, it actually is. That's the point of freezing it. So it has that actual sturdy stableness.
To make it in.
Yeah, and you can just slide it in. Now, if you're broke, which I have definitely been. Yeah, I've been there. Shit, that's how I started. Humble beginnings. We didn't have the money for it. That's why I'm so creative. Shit. Think about it. Most creative people, we're creative because we broke.
Yeah, you got to make it work.
Yeah, you want that nice shit anyway. And you can't afford it, so you're going to be creative to think of a way to do it.
I know people are going to take this the verbatim of this topic and just run with it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Bitch, are you calling me broke? No, bitch.
No, I'm talking about like inserting and shit. Like, I see the fucking happy faces coming up over here and the dead faces. I'm like,
and the life.
And I'm like, how do you insert it in? And then, boom, a bunch of fucking dead faces popped up. I'm like, fuck. So I just need to clarify that.
My bad.
People are going to run with it.
Wow. And, yeah.
Fuck it, man.
Hey, bitch, you remember when you were talking? I thought you were gay.
It's like, how do you get that lobster in that fucking loin? You know?
That sounds backwards.
How do you put that shit inside there?
Yeah. How'd you get it rigid enough to where it'd make it into the loin?
Yeah. Yeah.
They got pills for that.
Hey, we in Hawaii. I love it. Hawaii is like the only place that you can watch you can watch a video for like sexual harassment and at the same time harass somebody like immediately after, and everybody's like, oh, that was a great job. That was a great joke. Oh, Ben, you got it. Oh, great joke.
That is so fucking true.
I love Hawaii.
You come out of sexual harassment training with the new ways to sexually harass your fucking coworkers.
I did not know that was.
Ooh, I'm gonna try.
I didn't know that was a company policy. I didn't know that was against it. Damn, I thought I was following it. Yeah, Hawaii is great. Hawaii was the first place that I could come to work with a hangover. That shit was great. I thought I was going to get in trouble. Oh, no. They were appreciative. They were like, this bitch has grit.
You showed up.
Look at her. Oh, my God. You know, Kanaku, he didn't come. He didn't come. You remember that? He didn't come. Nobody came. Hell yeah. Outcome fucked up, and they oh, my God, they embraced it.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually, I got my shit together. When I first moved here, I was a hot ass mess. I was so like, I couldn't believe the things that you could get away with. I couldn't. Like, and you kind of take it for granted. You kind of like push the envelope, a little bit. I did. I'm not going to lie. I did. And thank God for our state, because if I was somewhere else, oh my God, first I would have got the shit beat out of me. Oh, yeah, they will. I got a slick mouth. I do. I'm funny as shit. Hell yeah. Imagine me getting arrested. Oh, my God. That'll be the funniest shit ever. Seeing that body cam go off. Oh, my God. That'll be awful. I'm overweight.
Can I have a copy of that shit, please?
Yeah. I'm overweight. That's why I can't do this shit.
Where do I get that?
I'll take the handcuffs off if you cartwheel.
Let me twerk on you real fast.
Right. Anything I can do to get out of this. Hell yeah, I would. Shit. So that shit would be funny. But, damn. I forgot again. Number three. I forgot my thought process of where I was going.
I think that's a good place to end it, because we've been going for fucking 2 hours now. That's good. It's fine. It'll come to you.
Shit, there it is. Before we get off, just one thing before we get off, I just want to share our upcoming events. For Halloween, we're going to have a Libra retreat. So if people are familiar with our festivals that we do, you will have an opportunity to be a part of that. Just get in contact with me. And that's really for all of our events. We put it out on social media. It's up to you to get in contact with me. I'm not going to go to you individually and be like, hey, I want to. I'm not the Avon lady. Not the Avon lady, okay? You have to do some work too. You got to reach out to us as well. So we're going to have an edible class coming up.
Killer.
We are working on a rolling class because we think that's something that people need as well. A big project that we're working on, which we're very, very excited about, is a spongement class that we're going to, not a spongement class, it's a spongement clinic. So if you have a marijuana charge, you have a DUI.
Killer.
Yeah,
nice.
Come
That's
out, and we're going to have it at our cafe. So it's a central location in Honolulu. You can come and you can actually fill out the paperwork to start the expungement program and get that shit off of your record.
Nice.
And buy some food from us. We got great food.
Hell yeah.
And where can people find you on Instagram, Facebook? Tell everybody where.
So Instagram, we're not on Facebook, but we are on Instagram. You can find us bestbuds_808. There is another person that has a bestbuds808 as well, but we have the Shaka. So if you see the Shaka with a hand that looks like mine, you got the right one.
Look no further.
Right. I ain't got to say nothing else. Damn it. I said it without saying it. That's right.
You know what to look for, guys.
And what about you, sir?
Oahu Garden Supply, 94150 Leo Street, Waipahu, Hawaii, 96797.
Beautiful Waipahu.
And the Grow Guru Hawaii. Check me out on IG and send me your questions, man. Shit, I'm happy to answer. Anybody running into any growth problems, I'm at the shop Thursdays. And just hit me up on the DMs. I'll get to you when I can.
We'll answer them live on YouTube.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. And you can follow me on Instagram and check me out on YouTube, Voices from the Planet, for Hawaii's slowest rising podcast.
I like it.
Still yet. You want to tell the people about our fine sponsors?
Yeah. Meat Lux, Brutal Mars, Spells Kills. Check out their artwork.
Small Kind High by Solidify.
Small Kind High. Can't forget about them.
Well, you did.
The Hemper. The Hemper gift box. Anything else, Mike, that we're missing?
I think that's it.
Yeah. Just shout out to Accepted and Adjust, too, man, for stoking us out with gear all the time. Yeah.
Right on. Well, thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Thank you.
Mahalo.
All right. Bye-bye.